recaps, but sure. Last time we had just after collecting all the necessary items from the previous Rose Guard to eventually dispel the barrier leading down to the next level, to the so-called Abomination Vaults, perhaps. We decided to do just that. And we found ourselves, well, nothing accosted us immediately, but we came across a huge pit that went all the way down. We encountered a land-based aboleth who seemed to communicate very well with Dancer that there is one, there's an inn down further. Two, it wanted us to come with it, but we decided not to, and somehow convinced it to just leave us be as we decided to explore more, which led us to many rooms with traps in it and trap doors. And oh god, what were they, like weird frog things that spit acid? And then we encountered a mimic room. Yes, that thing. Whatever that thing is. I think that was also related to aboleths, I recall. Yes, and then further into the room with the weird fungal spores that I determined was definitely really bad. We should probably not be in here for too long. So we moved on. Yes, the room where there was writing that they were watching us, which they usually always are. And then we entered into a kind of a more expansive sort of corridor towards what looked like some sort of arena of sorts, some sort of gladiatorial arena. And making our way forward, we kind of entered some sort of prison to speak of, or at least holding cells for whoever these gladiators would be. Horrible encounter with a specter of white, one of those undead things risen. But we did pretty well. And then that led us to this room with whatever this weird fiend is that seemed to always change into our mothers or someone horribly close to us that we never wanted to think about. And that has been put into the ground. And we leveled up, so now we're here this session.
It is true. So make sure to finish your level ups if you haven't. And then we can continue.
Yeah. Trying to decide on a skill feat because the selection is quite small. But I think I'll take the one that lets me learn spells quicker. That's fine. But yes, I am done.
All right. Is anyone not done yet?
Me. But
I'm still looking for a skill feat, but we can go onwards. You know what? Armored stealth sounds good. Let's do that. I'm good.
In that case, you find yourself in a room full of rusty chains, some of which were animated by the feral fiend that apparently resided here. With the silver sword, you managed to down the thing, just collapsed into a heap, and probably evaporated. I think fiends do that. And now, once again, strange silence fallen. A silence that isn't actually like properly no sounds at all, but rather almost like distant whispers, scraping sounds, bits of music, tipper-tappers of many feet somewhere down below. Especially through the grate, you hear like the last little wisps of all manner of sounds, none of which you can identify. got double doors to your north. Roger is close enough that he can. It smells quite nasty coming from that direction, which is something to say considering it doesn't smell great anywhere here, really.
So from dropping all the way.
So if I recall, that grate looked very fragile. Probably don't step
Yes.
Mhm.
The grate is very rusted. There's a construction above it, like metal, that looks like it was or is a crane, but it is equally as rusted as the metal grate. Touching it might just collapse the entire thing, and that wouldn't be good for anyone.
on it. Oh, we certainly don't want anything who might be down there to get angry at us. So
We know there's at least one worm with a knife down there who's probably pretty irritable.
I don't want to get an ablet angry at you. I know that's bad for sure.
No.
Yeah, just to show this picture again, because it is
Yeah.
very funny.
Nice.
It-
Yes, I love them.
Little dagger cut you.
Little-
Great picture.
It was, in fact, even to Dante's untrained eye, some sort of definitely intelligent aberration
Hmm.
that was equipped with a weapon.
Yes.
You know, it doesn't have any arms, but it sure looks like it can use that thing.
It finds a way.
Life finds a way. Yeah.
Life finds a way. Knife finds a way.
Determined. Wow.
But
Lose
it-
their fight for that.
It kept the conversation fairly polite, even though it was obvious that maybe it had ulterior motives.
You think so?
What's the way?
Hello.
It's sentient. It always has an ulterior motive.
Come closer. I have something to show you.
A
Like,
sentient
no.
spiny worm holding a knife
Yes.
comes and engages you in polite conversation.
Hello, traveler. Why don't you follow me into the secluded alley?
But it's
Yes.
straight up.
Oh, I can't see why
Absolutely. Mhm.
not. A fair request.
Yeah.
Gonna
Let's open this door.
go back here.
My exploration
near the
action
door.
is sneaking.
All right.
All right. You open the door as the smell of rotten flesh wafts towards you, Amina. The hallway itself seems fairly plain. There's no decoration of any kind, really.
Stuck in a wall. Don't know how I
To
got in
us, I don't know how you got
there.
in
Didn't
there.
think I could.
I'll open this door for more clearance. Ah.
Yeah, looking around, you can see 3 cells lining the southern wall here.
Hmm. Let's take a peek.
Looking inside the cell, you can see the source of the smell. Big piles of rotten flesh and shattered bones, definitely of multiple creatures.
Oh,
And definitely not hundreds of years old.
Hmm.
What type of creatures?
Give me a medicine.
Ha ha! No.
Ah, well,
Shattered bones. Is there any like impact mark on the ground? Like maybe they fell from a trapdoor
Yeah.
above or something?
Actually, I'm
Like,
trading. I take
no
it
Sort
back.
of marks as to what the source of the shattering could be.
Take everything back. I'm
Uh,
trading medicine. Look at me.
I'm an
Not
expert.
that you can see.
Hmm.
I'm fine.
Yeah. Dancer, you know that you don't know what's going on here. Because
Right.
the number of bones is strange. Like, there's too many and also too few of others. Like, it wasn't multiple full creatures.
I believe we have some sort of collector situation going on here. Certain type of bones are missing, while there's too many of the others.
It could also be that this was these are the remains of aberrations or like aberrant creatures of some description.
There's no
Mutants, perhaps.
there's no skull or anything to like denote the type of humanoid that was imprisoned here.
They are skulls, but they seem deformed.
Oh, it might just be those gas bag slugs.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, surely. Worst. Dark.
Thorfinn, looking
Yes.
into the center cell, you do see that in the pile of muck, there appears to be a copper key glittering.
Oh,
Hmm.
a key, you say?
All right. Let's collect that key.
Yes.
I will inspect the door.
Wait.
Yeah.
Might have something for this.
Yes.
Cultism. Yes. Okay. My what's it called? Edward Researcher. There we go. I have a spell, or cantrip, I should say, and I have Mage Hand.
A classic.
It is an unattended object of about 1 or less.
Mage Hand will float spookily, spectrally. It doesn't look like an arcane hand. It's more of a ghostly.
Go
Or-
ghosts.
But it picks up the object. It moves it over beyond the grates.
It picks up the key slightly hidden beneath a like splintered bone, nudges that aside, picks it up, floats towards you. And as it does, you can see that the pile of flesh suddenly begins shuddering
Oh dear.
and coalescing. Not into a specific creature, but more like into a pile that sort of undulates and wobbles. And eventually wobbles towards you, in fact.
No.
I'm not gonna
As we
stand
go
here.
into
Back up.
initiative.
Oh, okay.
Don't wobble over here.
Yeah, no. You're... Get out of here. Right, it's initiative.
Right.
Not bad. Not bad. Ew. Ew. At least we didn't open the door. It might just be open.
That's an upsetting picture.
It is very upsetting. Alright, let me put on the music. The very important combat music that I need to add more to because there's 2 tracks that I'm getting tired of hearing.
It's yeah.
There's
The
some
answer
really
is the
great
one
modules
who-
that have a bunch of ambient and combat music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just worried about like copyright issues on Twitch. Like I know that
Oh,
all the
yeah,
music
fair.
here is okay because it was in the module, but anything
fair.
else is questionable.
Tabletop
Dancer,
audio
you get to
is a good
react
place
first.
to go for copyright-free, royalty-free music. That's where I download
Yeah,
all my
sure.
stuff.
should check it out. Sometime.
I don't see the enemy on this list.
True, you do not. It is here.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Well.
And the other one.
Actually, there's 2 more.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
Oh no.
I see. Well, in that case, Dancer will. Dancer will take out his bow. He doesn't like. I can't reach him otherwise, so I'll give him a shot here. 1 action to take out the bow. Then I will shoot this creature with the bow. It is flat-footed towards me because of my ambusher trait. Save. Completely unmodified short bow. That is a crit.
That is a crit.
All right. 29 piercing damage.
Oh, do you crit stack with the bow?
29.
It's a short bow, so it has the deadly D6 thing.
No, but it showed up the crit specialization. Do you have that as a rogue now?
Oh yes, I do. I believe from Rogue.
It's immobilized.
Oh, that's pretty
Pinned
good.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
The arrows pierces the creature. It sort of passes through some of it, but the sheer force of the arrow does leave a nasty mark.
So the short bow has
It's
done
sliced.
well by me, honestly. With that, I will
And-
back off.
Yeah. Jackety up.
You pin the pile to the floor.
Ah!
That's good.
I line them up for you, Thorfinn.
I don't go until everything else goes.
Oh no!
Don't know why I casted it like right up against it. I should have just stepped back, but it's fine.
I was muted.
Oh.
Well, yet more creatures that are not dead nor fiends. Thus, I shall look upon them, point at this thing, and then I shall create a divine lance. Oh, good.
Divine Lance of Good.
I figure that out.
Worth noting, Roga, it very much looks like some undead creature.
Oh, I thought it was some sort of aberration. All right then.
It's both.
Can be both. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's, you know what? I'd like to hear that. Good. Then I will
Yeah.
cast this much better spell instead.
All right. It succeeds.
Okay.
Sheep, can I keep moving? I had some movement left. I want to go like over here a bit.
Yeah, sure. It will take 6, but it is in fact weak to positive.
Hey!
Nice.
No, Roga, you need to be in front.
Step over
Oh
here.
god.
Why would I be in front?
You have a heavy armor and a shield. What are you talking about?
I don't have a shield.
What? You don't have a shield?
No.
That's my job.
I have wands and a staff of necromancy and a holy symbol. That's a mug. That's what I wear.
I thought you
Then,
had a
they-
shield for some reason.
Well, I would never have the action to race it. So
Ah.
Amina.
just be a piece of metal strapped to my arm.
Is there a way to basically drag somebody along with you? Because I would like to back up as well, but I don't want to leave Torfin behind.
Not
Throw the dwarf.
really.
I will
the
note,
door.
if we can just all appreciate for a second that the theme of this entire campaign so far is Thorfinn out of place. Just finding himself in the worst position
Yeah, it
continually.
turns out the person who thinks a lot and investigates gets caught most of the time. I wonder why.
I can heal you. This will be fine.
fine.
Are you calling
It's
me
going to
dumb?
hurt. It's not going to be deadly.
All right, cool. Well, in that case, I'm going to move over here,
Oh,
raise a
poor Torfin.
shield, and make an attack against the next thing that comes in my range with a ready to action.
Ready to action, I believe, is 2 actions.
Is it
True.
really? Okay. Well, forget the shield then.
Okay, you move, ready in action.
Yep.
This one will
Is one of them
sliver
pinned, so, yeah.
forward. It doesn't really move like a creature with limbs and all that. It just sort of like sludge flows across the floor.
Yeah.
And it does get into your range, so you can do things.
Is it attempting to sludge through the bars?
It sure looks like it.
All right, I'm gonna wait till it's on the other side of the bars, so I don't have to deal with that.
All right. It just sort of Terminator 2 moves through the bars.
Slorp.
Splorp indeed.
Mhm.
Crit.
That is a crit.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
With the
Oh,
business.
that's good.
All right.
Oh,
28
20
damage.
Slashing. Yeah, slashing the creature apart, like trying to cut it, does not seem to work very well, but the sheer force of it is still pretty good.
All right.
The
It's also
arrows
flat-footed
work?
from my crit specialization.
The arrows also did not seem as effective as you hoped. They seem to be somewhat resistant to both piercing and slashing. Alright, he moved there and then...
He's also flat-footed from my crit spec.
Flat-footed. Alright, he will be that. That does take him 2 action to sliver through the bars.
Fantastic.
So with his last action, he will give Amina a flashy slap. Or
A
rather,
what?
a flashy slap.
Oh,
okay.
I was like, what is the
Okay.
flash?
Aha!
Flashes me. Ooh.
Pose.
But that is a
Shrink
miss.
pose.
This creature, as it turns out, it does have an arrow sticking in it, but it's an ooze, so that doesn't do anything. It just slivers out of it.
Wow.
No.
Invalidating my
Two
entire
actions.
build.
Gotta ooze me, guys. No.
He is
Another
gonna ooze you.
action.
It's flubber all over again.
Sliver here and give Thorfinn a flashy slap.
Just don't crit me, please.
Slip.
Slap.
Alright, that's
26.
Flip it his lap.
That's okay.
For 14 bludgeoning.
I'm a dwarf. I got the health.
Alright, Thorfinn, it's your turn.
What if these things have an attack of opportunity? There's no way I can step to not be in range of either of them, so I might as well. Stride. I'm gonna just move over here.
Alright. They do not seem to be very reactive, agile. They don't have an attack opportunity.
I go here, and then yeah, I will spell strike the one on the back. And let's use a juice flame. I will try and hit him. Yes, that's a miss. I'm gonna hero point that. Why not? Let's make that hit. There we go. That's a hit.
That does it.
Uh,
Wait,
Yeah.
is he flat-footed?
yes. No, that's for Dancer's Ambusher. It wouldn't be flat-footed to me.
Oh,
So-
right, yeah, but it's still a hit.
Yep.
For 8
So-
fire damage.
Yeah.
And
8
a little
piercing.
bit of damage from the arrow.
Alright. That's me.
Also, I finally figured out how to have the system automatically handle weaknesses and resistance.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
That was a setting I didn't say. Alright, this guy will meld through the bars here. 1, 2 actions. 3, 4 actions as it swirls forward with like moist, wet sounds. Dancer.
Do not slurp.
I am threatening it, so.
Slurping forbidden. Yes, you are. Let's see. That one is near death, but I don't want to go all the way over there. This one is flat-footed that Armina is doing, so I could keep shooting it, potentially. But I need to try to kill it with as much power as possible. Dancer will move here, targeting the one next to Armina. Now, using his new fancy class feat, Gang Up. He does not need to be in opposite sides to flank anymore. He just needs an ally in melee with it.
That's great.
Moving in, using the sword fighting and parrying that Armina is doing as a distraction, adeptly weaving his own slashes in concert with hers, almost, if you will, dancing with her. So try to dart out here.
All come full circle.
Yes, indeed. He's flat-footed, right? Yes.
Yes.
Should be,
Armenia.
yeah.
Armenia made him
Yes.
flat-footed.
Hit.
Nice.
20 slashing.
Magical silver slashing. Badly. Yeah, I'll try one more. They seem fairly easy to hit.
Yeah, they're not big on dodging anything.
That's a miss though. Can't do much with a 6. Oh, we are done.
Right, Roga.
Yeah. Not that people have really hurt, but started doing stuff, so. Let's do 3 actions to cast a heal. We'll make it big area heal. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome. Nice.
Beautiful
Hit all
heal
of
there.
them, right?
Nice. Yeah.
Third stem heals us.
Hey.
7.
Always
Yeah,
nice.
it's a little one
thank you.
because
It sure does, which is a fortitude save for them.
my DC doesn't go up until next level.
They
Nice.
all fail.
7
Oh, wow,
damage
horribly,
each. Oh, yeah, that would be right.
The one in the back just melts under the positive energy.
It's nice.
The burst. Smell of like a beer. Standard beer. It's a low level spell. It's not the strong spirit, you know.
Of course.
Emanates from
Free,
behind.
free,
Nice
free
walk.
drinking.
That's like one of those alcoholic soft drinks.
I like the mixed ones, yeah.
Smearing of ice. That's what it smells.
All right, Amina.
There's too much hard lemonade here.
So is he still flat-footed?
Let's look up. Where's that? It's back.
Until the start of your next turn, it says.
Yeah, start. Okay. So
Start
it's
of the
not.
next one. So no.
So just crit it again.
No
basically.
more. Yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
exactly.
You're a
No
fighter.
big
It's
deal.
easy.
Just crit.
Yeah,
Crit them.
it is, to be honest.
Alternatively,
Yes.
Just hit
you
it.
know,
That'll square.
death is the ultimate crowd control.
Yeah.
That's true.
So let's just move up here and we'll attack this one as well. With Matt -5. Oh, crit miss. You know what? Whatever. I'll use a hero point. Why not?
What they're there for.
Yep.
Nice.
For another 9.
A little bit slicing off some of the like weird limbs sticking out of the ooze-like flesh. Elfin.
Yeah, I don't want to be here and take like a full attack, so I'm just gonna go over here. I'm gonna shoot twice, because I don't have anything else. So let's do that.
Ooh, very nice.
That's crits. All right. There you go.
Pretty well so
9.
far.
Wow.
And then the second one with -5. That's also a hit.
That one doing only a smidgen of damage. The
Fine.
arrows just sort of hitting the creature and then slowing down and just disappearing into the wet innards.
My poor arrows. I need some more soon. That's me. Let me click turn. Oh yeah, nice.
The ooze. Who likes? I mean, there's so much metal. They don't like metal. They tried to eat that key and it didn't go well. He's gonna give a fleshy slap for that.
Miss on
Misses.
this flashy slap.
Try that again. Nope. And I guess do that a third time.
Brandish the wet noodle.
No.
Brandished.
Johnson.
Alright, it is time for payback. I shall show you. Yep, so he's flat-footed against me.
Yeah, I won't mark him. I want to see if the system does it automatically
Very well.
with that feat you have. Seems like a no,
Alright.
but it is a crit regardless.
It is a crit.
For the battle.
Critical! 28.
Gosh.
It is destroyed.
Yeah, the sneak attack wasn't the sneak attack dice wasn't added there. Doesn't matter in this case, but
Yeah.
Good to know.
alright.
Alright. With a wet squelch, the piles turn back into just piles, really. No longer moving. Combat is over.
Ugh, nasty.
So
Undead
now that they're out
slimes.
here in the open, can I recall knowledge? What happened to these things?
Sure, you can do that. We'll also give you a copper key.
Yes.
I think I gave you. Yes, I did give you a copper key.
I imagine that the cloths we used to like wipe our blades down afterwards are just like
Yeah.
so fucking so rank. After all of this crap.
With the creatures you've seen so far, with especially the bloated gas bag sort of aberrations with the bottom half, with the worm-like bottom halves.
But enough
You're
about
pretty-
Alina's brother, am I right?
Gosh.
Sorry.
You're pretty sure you're piecing together what's happening here, because these creatures are remains of flesh warping experiments.
Ah, yes.
They are basically failed creations. creatures that didn't really survive the flesh warping process, or just other kinds of accidents, or maybe even just refuse that are sort of bound together. You of course know that flesh warping is pretty much what it says on the tin. Some crazy mad scientist takes a creature and tries to turn it into something mean and nasty through magic, alchemy, or a combination of thereof, and usually it doesn't go well.
Would
It is a
there-
horrible practice.
Is there like a culture that does it a lot, Galarian?
You would have heard that the drow are said to engage in flesh crafting,
Oh.
but you aren't entirely sure. You could give me a second recall knowledge if you want more information on the topic.
Okay.
Yeah, you aren't entirely sure. Like you've heard the drow engaging in these sorts of rituals, but that might also just be, the drow supposedly do everything that has ever been evil.
Yeah,
the drow probably do.
Then again, we do have a drow apprentice.
would
That was. Yes, go ahead.
would the lab on the first floor, little servant hut, would that have been useful to make flesh warp things?
Huh?
Because we suspect it was the drow apprentice's workshop.
It sort of went in a similar direction, but not directly flesh warping. That was more like alchemy that maybe touched on the topic, but wasn't specifically made for that.
You guys remember the weird drill thing we found?
Yeah. That worm that was created by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, flesh warping and the creation of undead aren't directly adjacent, like scientific topics,
No.
but they certainly have similar goals of creating servants of some sort. The like drill up above, you're pretty sure was used for undead servants rather than flesh warp creatures. So if there are laboratories for flesh warping specifically, you haven't seen them yet.
Curious that there was a key left behind.
Those who ever destroyed like this would have had it on them during.
Hmm.
Probably.
Perhaps.
Didn't.
Is it just a general key? There's no like icon on it or anything etched into it.
It looks like a fairly straightforward copper key without much of a decoration. It doesn't look very valuable.
Okay.
It's a small key. It's not the boss door.
Yeah. I mean, just a test. I mean, are these locked?
Yes.
Does
The
the
locks-
key work in them?
No.
Okay.
The locks look fairly simple. They probably needed like a bit of a larger steel key, but the locks at this point are very rusted.
Right. I don't really want to open the door and wade through fleshy bits to see if there's anything valuable. But what I am going to do is I'm going to cast detect magic at each of these like gates here or the doors just to see if there's anything left in there. I doubt it, but Might be
Sure.
worthwhile.
You do not detect any magic in the immediate vicinity.
all right. And yeah, I will do the same
be
for
fair.
each one. Yeah.
I'll Dancer will take a closer look on these cells, trying to not any hidden doors or anything. Basically, just take a general look around. We don't miss anything.
You take a good long look with your ageless patience,
Yes.
but conclude that these are just prisons. You don't see any valuables or anything in the piles that were left behind. Luckily, I mean, the piles have moved outside, meaning the cells are pretty much empty and easy to search from a distance. You don't spot anything worthy of investigation.
Alright.
Alright. Still got plenty more south to check out.
That's great.
Oh. You got a warning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I deleted one of my feeds by accident.
Oh.
I wanted to put it back in and it gave me a warning, so I don't...
Step over the grate.
Step on great.
Grabs
So
the
we'll,
rooster.
open this door and just peek out into the well here.
Alright. Peek out.
Has there been any marks on the powder I dusted here?
Not that you can tell.
Close the door.
Oh. Is this closed already?
Yeah, it's closed.
Oh. Probably open that one, yeah. Oh yes, the room with a bunch of potions.
Like potions.
I still have one more thing to try and identify when we get another break.
You want to go down first, or do you want to loop around up this bridge?
I think we probably want to check all these corners before we go anywhere else, right? We don't want anything coming
Yeah.
behind.
We also still have the room with all the spores in it to go back to. Once
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
properly,
That's not a good place to go back
properly,
to.
Toss like an alchemist fire in there or something and just close the door. Wait for it to.
maybe. Or just wrap up properly.
Oh, this goes under, right?
Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
under. But we could just go across here and check out this room.
Yeah.
And drop down on our way out.
And moving there. Amina hears behind the door a clash. A sort of the sound of something heavy being thrown and impacting the floor, bouncing along for a few steps, followed by words, perhaps. It sounds like there's a bit of a fight going on, but it's weird. It sounds a bit muted, not just because the doors.
She'll do the gesture for someone else to come listen at the door. Like, be quiet. Looks confused.
I can listen.
You're listening? Amina suddenly hears nothing for a while. Then there's a thump, and again a few words. Dancer can't make out all of them, but it sounds like there are people sort of shouting at one another. Although if they were shouting, surely Dancer should understand what the hell they're saying. And they don't sound far away either.
Alright. Something on the other side of the door. No idea what they're saying.
Does it sound like a language you spoke before? Sounds like Elven.
Rolled pretty well. You would make out between many half-shouted words something like "trapped here forever," followed by more mumble shouts that you feel like you should understand, but you don't.
What's the language I understood?
They seem to be speaking common.
Unhearable.
Does it sound like maybe they're on a loop? Some sort of spectral haunt that's just repeating itself?
Not that you can tell.
Okay.
Dancer will look at the others, nod to be prepared, and he'll sneakily open the door.
All right. See how sneaky you can be. Oh. Right. Open the door, but it is of course just open a slight bit.
Mm-hmm.
Does Amina put out her torch and the light behind?
I think that when Dancer goes to open this, she like puts her hand over it to cover it or whatnot, or like the
I have a
shield
blanket
close to chest. Yeah.
Oh, the torch is famously on your shield because we have a shield sconce.
Dancer does manage to have a peek, and he sees surprisingly very little, until suddenly one of the like metal plates sitting on the floor lifts up and hurls itself to the other side of the room.
Oh. Well, he will close the door slowly and quietly, and says, "I saw a plate move on its own. Might be some sort of haunting again here."
Seems to be a lot of those around.
Also seems to be doors open to the south. I see more of the sandy pit arena thing.
Yeah, to the south, you saw something that didn't really look like doors, more like a transparent stone wall, like a fancy window.
Oh, it's a viewing gallery. Oh.
Well, we can come back here later.
Maybe we can brave it now. I'm just not very good at handling ghosts usually. Although I can stab them these days. I've been possessed a lot though.
Yeah, it's true. You have.
Tie up all your weapons.
Maybe Roger want to take the lead. He's like the cleric, super anti-undead ghost, right? Maybe you can talk to them.
I'll do it.
Alright.
Go for it.
You know, talk to them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Game's paused, but yeah, I'll take a step back. Make room for Rogar. There you go.
Go up here. Ready himself for what might be seen or unseen on the other side. Door.
So you open the door then?
Slowly open it. Just carefully, not wanting to spook anything.
Right. You open the door and see just a huge mess. Broken chairs, broken tables. There's dishes and cups that perhaps were once fairly fancy, just lying around, strewn about. You can see on the east and western walls, there's like ovens, either for heating or for making food, perhaps. Definitely a very high luxury room, perhaps once upon a time. And to the south, as Dancer has said, you can make out some sort of window. You don't see any creatures or any movement, really.
Can I just take a listen? Just sort of crack the door open here. See if I can hear any voices or any throwing stuff or any. Obviously, I think there might be something invisible in here. Can I use religion to identify a haunt?
You can.
I would like to do that. Find you roll. Let's see. I'm gonna glance around to see telltale signs of sort of hauntings.
You don't really know, but you could spend a hero point.
Oh, okay, yeah. I see. Sure.
Yeah, you're fairly certain that what's going on here are poltergeists.
Oh no.
Poltergeists known for just making messes wherever they occur, really throwing objects and generally being very angry at everything in general. As with most hauntings, however, Roga would know that generally there is a way to get rid of them. Although with poltergeists, one of the tried and true methods is to just destroy the ghosts. There may, however, be a way to just let them find rest. By doing something specific. Usually it's not very difficult at all. It doesn't usually require a ritual, it just requires something. But you'd have to figure out what that is.
Glancing around the room, it looks like this is some sort of some sort of dining hall, presumably for guests watching arena fights. You said there were ovens. I don't really see those. Are they like in the sides here?
Yeah, they're in the sides. They might have been used for heating to keep the room nice and comfy, or maybe to heat up beverages. I mean, Roga is he had a tavern.
Yeah.
This is probably for very fancy like beverages actually.
You hope this wasn't the inn we were told about.
It looks like it could have been part of it. It looks like a bit of a tavern penthouse, perhaps, in a sense.
The whole thing is probably the inn. The arena is probably in the inn. Okay. All right. Can he spot a ghost if he looks around? Like, is there any sort of weird lights or faces or anything?
Looking around, you can't exactly spot the ghost, but there is movement he sees in the eastern side of the room. Very faint. One of the chairs, wavering slightly, lifting up, and sort of rotating ever so slowly towards Roga.
He's gonna just take a step back.
As the chair then smashes into the spot where Roga just stood.
All right, poltergeists. Seems like these are angry ones. Might be something we can do to calm them down, or honestly, the most tried and true method is just to disperse them with however we normally deal with pretty much everything we fight down here.
All right, well,
Copy that. Lift's shield.
So be ready for that. Hello, in there, in the room. We're just visitors coming from outside. Seems like there's a bit of an argument going on in here.
A moment later, suddenly, right in front of Roga, a horrible face materializes right in front of him, screeching as it does. Objects lifting up around it, whirling like a tornado. As it screeches, "No way out!" And we go.
There is a way out, definitely.
On the edge of my sword.
Definitely. Just calm down, calm down. We can discuss. Well, that never helps telling people to calm down, does it?
As you say that, the ghost actually seems to hesitate, tilting its head slightly, looking past you. As it hisses, "How?"
Well, the door is right here. Try to take a step outside. Let me just move out of your way. Oh, lost. Can't move out of the way.
It is possible. We're going to enter initiative here.
And ghosts. Well, I'm actually okay with it because I am good at killing them. So it's very validating to have to.
Ghostbuster Rogar.
I tried to do it the kind way. I tried.
Who's gonna call?
Yeah.
Don't blame me now.
Aiden Kadeen couldn't say you didn't try.
Aiden knows that I did everything that could be expected of me. I have a reaction, but it's not showing up on my character sheet. I don't know where to find it. So.
Okay, which one?
Glimpse of redemption.
It is showing up in the actions for me under reactions.
I just put it there.
Okay.
We added it, but it doesn't have. button of enfeeble you can pull onto people.
Oh, just has a
I
link.
made
Apparently.
it myself.
I mean, we'll figure that out.
Okay.
All right, the ghost in the depths of the room that you can't see will chuck a pair of cups towards where Roga is, just shooting past the other ghost. So it will use a telekinetic storm as objects rise and just are hurled towards the entrance of this room here.
Oh dear.
It is a single target attack. It'll be slashing because these dishes are like sharp metal, I guess.
Splintered.
A 22. I'm not sure why that didn't target your AC or anything.
It would miss.
It would miss. In that case, it does in fact miss. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I see one of them.
You do only see one of them.
I'm not gonna throw open the other door, be an asshole. But yeah, it's poltergeist. It's probably not that bad, right? So I'm just gonna do a disrupt undead.
All right.
In front of me.
I forgot one important thing. As it materializes in front of you, it tries to frighten you.
Oh no.
Which will have happened because it started the combat with that. So give me will saves.
Oh no, that's a hero point. I don't have one. Okay.
Saves plural, like everyone, or
Live in this.
Everyone within 30.
oh gosh.
You know, it has been an hour's. Roga, take a retroactive hero point for trying to investigate the haunt. I like that.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't click the thing.
Uh,
Hopefully that might be a crit fail, even though that's a roll 2. So.
I will
A-
roll that as well.
14 is just a normal fail.
I'll take that. That's fine.
Oh, still a 5.
Right. If you fail, you are frightened 2. Roga and Amina succeed.
Okay.
Roga, it is your turn. Disrupt undead. Yes, roll a save. He fails. Where did you roll damage? Didn't roll damage yet. Roll me some damage.
Nice.
The positive energy burns the ghost.
I have one action left, so since I don't have to move, I'll stab it. Yeah. You have a weapon.
Nice.
That's a
wow.
crit.
Net 20.
Very nice.
Nice.
Deadly rapier.
19.
Beaten.
The
Probably
ghost does seem resistant to your weapon, but the magic and the crit sure do seem to help. Right, Dancer.
Alright. Target the ghost. Ghost is flat-footed towards me because of gang up. And I will give it a taste of the ghost striking touch blade. Yes. Hoo-yah! Hit!
That is
23 damage from the magical ghost touch silver blade.
Why did it take 19 of all things? Because it is immune to precision damage.
Oh.
But the weapon has bite, but there's no critical points you can aim at.
Wow. Rude. We'll try again. Hit!
So
Nice.
25.
Slices the ghost as with a screech it disintegrates.
Hey, pretty good.
Can you open the door?
I can open the door. Yeah, an action to open the
Yep.
door.
Alright.
Hello?
Where is that thing?
I am done.
Do not see the ghost.
They're not particularly tough.
Amina.
Let's move into the room. I do not see the ghost.
As you step there,
Mhm.
a cup sort of shoots at you. As the ghost will make a telekinetic strike. Where are we budgeting? That, however, misses.
Hmm.
Where'd it
You
come
see
from?
the ghost being near as the objects are sort of rising in that vicinity, but you don't know exactly where.
Where did the cup lift from?
Like here.
From right here? Okay. I'll...
You could spend an action to seek to try to figure out where it is.
Sure, let's do that. Let's,
Well, you rolled an at one. You have no idea.
Well,
Oh, great. I will just take a educated guess then. And swipe at this square.
All right, take an attack roll. And roll me a flat d20.
All right.
Make the d20 secret.
Okay. I can't make the thing without having a target. So let's do the d20. Remind me how I. I can. Private
Slash
chat.
roll.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's not that. The
to make it blind is what he's asking.
yeah. Oh nope. That. Blind
You
roll.
swing. Did you see the result of that?
I did. Yeah. There we go. That
Okay.
I did not see. There
All
you
right. You swing and seem to hit nothing at all.
go. Okay. All right. That's my turn.
Dolphin.
All right. Well,
Oh, skipped ahead.
I will also seek over there. Let's see.
No, you don't really see. You see movement in the western side of the room, but where exactly the creature might be, you can't tell.
Okay. Let me see. What does this do? Dark semen plant ability. Okay. I mean, can I do seek again? Or like
Yep.
how does it work? Okay, I'll do it again. I mean, need to see it.
But you still have no idea.
I don't know where this thing is, so I'll know when it hits me, maybe. Done.
Rogar.
Did we
Well,
skip its turn? Looks like it's
We
supposed to
did.
go before
Yes.
Rogar.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
Alright.
doing it on purpose. Okay.
No, I was not. Almina, right next to you. The creature suddenly materializes right in your face, trying to scare you as it becomes visible. With
Oh,
a
no.
banshee wail and a horrible skeletal face right next to you. It tries to frighten.
Alright.
Give me will saves, all of you, because you're within 30.
Oh, that was
You,
blind.
you
but-
see the display. It was blind, but you rolled a crit success.
Nice.
Roger and Torfin fail and are frightened too. Dancer succeeds.
more of them.
As then the poltergeist will cause more of the furniture to rise and swirl about it, this time like picking up old knives and forks in a whirlwind. This will target each creature within 30, so really all of you.
But it has a minus
So-
2 if it does that, right?
It has a -2.
Yeah.
So, I think I just do one attack roll? No, multiple. So, Amina, that's a nat 1. Torfin.
Oh.
Roger. And Dancer.
Nope.
I targeted Amina for all of these.
Well,
Second
second one's
hits
mine. Yeah.
18
that.
for Torfin, 26 for Roger, and 23 for Dancer.
I
You
will
must have probably not seen
dodge
it.
then to avoid it.
Alright, only Roger gets hit, this looks like. for 10 piercing.
Oh.
Rogue up, your turn.
That's just frankly abominable. Okay. Well, we'll cast a heal. Do it at level 3. So you got 3 actions.
Nice.
It fails. Takes the full 7.
Back to full from that last fight. It's good.
Cool. Well, that's really Roger.
Dance.
Oh, need to get close here. Go in here to help Armina flank. Target the ghost. And give it a slashing. Wow! Hit. 25 magical ghost touch damage.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
The weapon bites. The precision damage does nothing, but the sword sure does.
Precision does nothing! Not 2 will end my turn.
Alright, Amina.
All right, let's go for it. It's a crit for the first one.
Yeah.
Alright.
Let's
And
try
it's
second
hot to do,
attack.
right?
That's true. It should be
Mashing
flat-footed
ghost.
because we're flanking it.
Yeah, if you're
automatically
flanking,
does that,
if you're flanking, it does it automatically.
Nice.
And
Hit
another
the
good
second attack.
Oh wow.
swing and swing. But the magical weapon does a little bit, but it's still a ghost. It doesn't quite connect us as well as the ghost touch weapon that Dancer has.
And we'll just for the last action set up a nade. Oh, it looks like I hit my shield by accident. Get rid of that.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna save my arrows here. I'm gonna just cast a normal cantrip. Because I'm frightened here, so I'm gonna produce flame. Let's see. That's a crit miss, yeah. So glad I didn't waste an arrow there. Well, now that I've got that one out of the way, I'll just shoot. Now, does multi-attack penalty apply if you do attack roll spells, right? Or
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I'll shoot at -5. I might hit it. No. Alright.
The ghost at the start of his turn automatically becomes invisible again.
Oh,
Lovely.
great.
That's cool.
Right? Or did I make that up? No, I did not make that up. It'll move here. Of course, you can't see, and once again cause objects to scroll around all over the place. I'll start at Dancer. No, he's not travel. He's targeted. We'll do bludgeoning. Why not? Dancer, Amina, Orphan,
Oh,
Roga.
I got hit.
Hitting
Me.
only Torfin
Poor
for
Torfin.
17 bludgeoning.
Ouch.
Ow.
Like bits of a chair just in there as well, just smashing into you.
Why do I get the worst of everything, guys?
Poor Torfin.
Roga.
We're here, and Dwarfin, well, he got hit by a piece of chair. I got to fix that. That's called battlefield medicine. Normal battlefield medicine. Oh, wow.
Oh, lovely.
That's very good. That's a crit. So,
Critical medicine.
48. Well,
Hmm.
Nice. Plus anything, or you just did
no, I did the low DC.
Alright.
Be sure to get the
Counter
Yeah.
chair.
Thank you.
And that's 3. Well, no, I have one more action. I'll look for it. Why not? Perception, right?
Yes.
That is a seek. Yes.
Seek.
Ah,
Locate.
Ooh.
Destroy.
ghost.
Yeah, you are pretty certain that you see some wavering in the air right in front of you.
Oh,
See, it's right in front of me. See it? It's here with us. Presence. Is unhappy, but now I'm no longer frightened. It can be beaten.
hmm.
It bleeds ectoplasm as green slime drips from our blade. Yes. Alright, well, with this critical information, Dancer will step here, attack this square.
I
Right,
will
give
try
me
my
a
aid
flat,
strike.
flat DC 20.
Alright.
With
DC
blade.
20?
A flat 20. It is not a DC 20.
I was gonna say, that would be very difficult.
Oh.
6.
Yeah, you. If you attempt to swing, which I assume is your plan here, it will not hit.
Oh,
I'll try again.
Alright, another swing. Give me another flat D20.
No,
Oh,
can't find it. Oh, that's it. That's all I can do.
what a waste. 20.
You're fairly
Yeah,
certain that
unfortunately.
Roga is in fact wrong and that there's no ghost there at all.
Oh, Rogar!
I saw it. Oh,
Where is this?
I'm being shifted around.
No, I'm trying to find this poltergeist, but it's invisible. So
It's underneath Rogar.
yes,
Oh no.
it's annoying me because all the icons are showing up on Roga's token. Okay.
mm.
Oh, that was a defeated poltergeist below. Amina, your turn.
Well, let's start with a seek. Find this thing.
It's not here. It must have moved.
Either that or he rolled like super poorly and
Oh.
Yeah, it's right in
Rogar's
front of you.
just
It's right here.
okay.
Like you see
like,
the
no,
wavering in
Rogar's
the
right.
air.
He's right. Let's try and kill it. So D20 blind.
Yes. No, you swing and connect with nothing.
Second attack.
You can also seek again to try to make it.
No, but
Whatever the
Rogar
next
saw it
step is.
too. We. Yeah, pretty sure I failed the seek check, but Armina's just swinging.
Dolphin.
When something says I cast it in a line, can I cast it diagonally or is it just up, down, left, right?
Yes, any line.
Alright. I will step here. And I'm just kind of cast lightning bolts. Actually, I can spell strike this, but I'm not going to because it makes it awkward. So I'm just going to straight up cast it normally, diagonally into the corner here.
All right. A ray template, however, does not just hit the diagonals here. It would basically be like. Actually, it would. Never mind. Game says
Sure.
that it only hits the diagonals, so you're
All right.
correct.
Alright, yeah, give me a basic reflex save.
All right.
If it's there. Oh my god. Alright, take no
It rolled-
damage.
Rolled a nat 20.
Fuck. I'm done.
You blast the air where
Ah.
supposedly there's a creature, but nothing at all happens. As once again the room around you spins. Not flat-footed. Let's do slashing. Chair legs and old splintered dishes and just glass shards just spinning through the air. That is a hit against Dancer. For 11 and Amina as well. Same damage roll.
Okay, copy that.
Roga, your turn.
All right. No, this gotta, Aaron's a little barely hurt, but a little bit hurt. A little bit hurt.
Both Amina and you also realize that the creature has moved away. You don't know where it moved to, but you know it's no longer at that square.
Probably somewhere in the room. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
To whom it may concern.
Everyone.
What's your
A
roll
little
at
bit.
another crit, though?
Let's see if it does. It fails.
That's good.
5 damage, 5 damage.
And you can see the shape briefly light up under the positive energy as it disintegrates from it over here.
Hey.
There we go.
Nicely done, Rogar.
Really rude. Sure.
The encounter is over, and the room is quiet.
Introduce
Some of the bits still floating, clattering down on the floor.
Yeah.
Wicked as it might have been, this place was probably the only redeemable part of this horrible dungeon.
What have they done to a beautiful boy?
Such
Well, that was annoying.
Yeah.
Very annoying.
pizza paddle here, unused for years.
I
Rogar,
don't think
pull
that's
yourself
exactly
together.
food safe.
The humanity.
Rogar!
My place burned, but this place was just ground.
Is this a window? here?
Someone give him like a stiff drink or something to him.
Sorry, to
Amina approaching the window, question mark, notices two things. First of all, it is not glass. It looks and feels very much like stone, but you can look through it. And two, there appears to be a set of faintly glowing runes on this wall here, conveniently at basically arm height.
True.
It doesn't take an Arcana check to assume that maybe those are like controls.
Right. But let's figure out the controls. What do they do?
It does take an Arcana check to understand them. That is true.
Yes, I will attempt to understand these controls.
What do they do?
Occultism would also work.
Oh yeah, I'll use that then. Why not?
Yeah, you know exactly. Like reading the runes, that it appears to be a magical contraption that allows you to control this stretch of the wall. It has multiple modes that you can basically, with a press on the runes, change to. One is stone wall, which just turns it into a mundane stone wall. It can turn into a window, like it is currently, or you can make it completely transparent and pass through, so you can just walk through it.
Do we wanna go out here?
I mean,
Yeah, sure.
having to go
Well,
all
hang
the
on.
way back around.
It looks like there's a closet over here. Yeah, can't
Oh, that's true. Let's wait. Let's go
leave
check
that
out.
unsearched.
Yeah.
Then yeah, go through that wall.
Toss the room for valuables.
It's just this door here.
All right, Dancer, looking around. His trained eyes immediately spot something that is noteworthy, which appears to be a steel box that, despite showing dents, likely having been thrown around by the poltergeist for many years, appears intact and probably locked.
Money box.
We will seize the money box. Put it in front of him and try to open it.
All right, give me a thievery.
I don't suppose the copper key fits.
No.
Okay. Alright, Otari's picks. Let's do it.
It's basically the size of a shoebox. Not too large.
Yes. Everyone.
Yeah, it's a fairly trivial affair. This is one of those boxes that nobles think keeps their valuables safe, but it really doesn't.
Yes.
And inside, nestled in a bunch of cloth, appears to be a very fancy ring.
Oh.
Arcane inscriptions. It definitely looks magical.
Ah.
Is this what I think it is?
Yes.
I would like
Holds
to
it up to
identify it.
Thorfinn. Might be
This,
interesting.
This will take me just a minute. I will attempt to identify magic.
Adjust glasses.
I will use Arcana.
All right, give me a roll. Yeah, you don't know.
I'll hear a point. I want to know what
Roll
that is.
2. All right, you know exactly what this is upon further examination. This is a ring of wizardry,
Yes, gimme.
which is a level 7 magical ring
Ooh, fancy.
that gives the wearer +1 to Arcana checks and 2 additional first-level arcane spell slots each day,
Oh,
Yes.
which I believe works for Magus just
Yes.
fine.
I have arcane spellcasting. It is one of the best things a Magus can get. More spell
Very
slot.
nice.
Oh, Jazz will happily hand over the incredible ring to.
I will immediately invest that.
Before you do that,
Oh
Okay.
no!
it is worth noting that it does appear to have the symbol of Nimbeloth on it.
Oh,
Oh.
I mean,
First,
Okay.
Good.
Well, I mean,
But you're fairly certain that it's not cursed or has any effect on what it does.
you are an occult scholar. Surely you would recognize a curse.
beyond giving power to Nibiloth, which he has a lot of power.
Jeez.
so, so the symbol of Nimblot on it, is it how do I say?
Like
Is it
built in.
saying anything or is it just a symbol? Like, is there script there?
It appears to just be decorated with the symbol of Nimbeloth. You could give me another occultism.
Sure, I'll give it cultism.
You have to
buff
roll
right
for
out.
it. Just decorate.
Yeah, you aren't sure exactly. It appears to just be decoration.
I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained. I will invest this.
All right.
A diamond ring with a swastika is still a diamond ring, right? I mean,
Oh,
I don't see
well,
the problem, really.
yeah, all right.
Is a dread symbol to an outer god?
So useful, though.
Yeah, no. That's how they get you.
Yeah, you can invest in it, and it appears to function as advertised.
Okay.
Armina, you attempt to open the door, but there's significant resistance behind it. It feels and sounds like there's just a bunch of crap behind the door. With a bit of force, you could probably push it open, no problem.
Sure. Let's force it open.
All right, you give it a good push. The door swings open into a stairway going down, full of just old furniture, refuse. Parts of the walls have slightly collapsed. And you also hear sounds coming from further below. Conversation, perhaps. The occasional thump and clunk.
Oh, I think I found a not so secret staircase.
Oh my.
Interesting that the furniture pile is on this side of the door, however.
True, since it wasn't closed. Closed. And if someone closed it after they tossed it all in there, or was no.
Does it look like the same type of furniture that the tavern is filled with, as if someone took it from here and put it in there, or like it came from somewhere else?
Give me a crafting check.
I'm fantastic at those.
Yeah, if you're not even trained, like it looks like a bunch of wood pieces,
It's
really.
a bunch of furniture. Yeah, exactly.
Like
Yeah,
it could be, but it could also just be any other kind of furniture. It's just broken splinters, really.
well, if there's something down there that's waiting for us, we've just alerted it, so maybe she'll just close the door for now. Got a stone wall with a magical control panel leading to an arena? Question mark.
That's true. I'll activate the rune to make it transparent and walk up through a bowl.
It's not even giving me a fancy macro to make it walkable for you.
Yeah, the real thing is that we don't know if any other walls are
Should
this.
be able to double click on the wall and change its properties.
Yes, I did. You can walk through it now.
You
I
know,
mean,
There we go.
that's true. We did have the message that they are watching. They could be watching through all these walls. We don't know.
because
All
we're-
right.
I assume they are.
This is behind the scenes
Walking
portal.
here. Let me give you a proper description now that you're close.
Mm.
What you're standing basically above is indeed a arena-like structure. Well, it is an arena. There are like spectator spots. The wall here is conveniently positioned so that you've got a pretty good view. Yeah, there's no mistaking it. You can also see that below each balcony there are bright torches glowing just fine.
Oh,
Hmm. I wonder if there are other like taverns and stuff all around here that have different viewpoints.
Yeah, the torches basically create an effect where the arena floor is illuminated, but the area you're standing in is actually sort of in shadows. If you were standing down in the arena, you could probably not make out much more other than silhouettes of the spectators.
oh.
Oh, one detail I forgot. As Toffin investigated the runes here, there was actually one more, like, sort of secondary control panel. It seems like another mode of that wall was to make it show you somewhere else. Not
Oh.
just making it transparent, but more like turning it into a TV, basically. And standing here, you can definitely make out flat spots on the arena wall that are most likely the positions you could have tuned that wall to. A
Oh,
really,
okay.
really fancy, like, viewing area with, like,
Basically a sports
fine
bar.
positioning.
Yeah,
Basically
it's
a sports bar, yes.
Oh, Pelcora really put on all the stops for this.
This
I
is
guess
one,
training, maybe or army. I don't know.
this is
It's
once
not-
again
Yeah.
indulgent. Like this is a person who has too much power and resources.
Doesn't know what to do with it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
shape stone, why not? Or your weeks of work.
Yeah, transparent, teleportating, seeing stones, of course.
To your east here, as you've seen before, there appear to be the remains of a variety of creatures. Piles of rock and stone and refuse. Thorfinn is pretty sure that's a nest of some sort of creature.
Oh,
You're not sure what kind of creature. Probably some large lizard.
Lizard.
wait, where? Sorry.
Over here in this walkway.
Oh, okay, I'll point that out. Now that I look over there, though, what are these? Are these statues or what are
From a distance, you thought that those were just their like remains, the corpses of creatures. But upon further reflection, yeah, it looks like they are just frozen things, like stone statues that look horribly out of place,
I mean,
badly damaged too in places.
wait, this moment. He'll like kind of walk up to like try and
They
put his
look
hand up on her
incredibly
arm.
detailed for statues.
Can I recall knowledge on if this is a nest of a creature and this is what it looks like? What kind of creature is in here?
Right, give me a nature.
Sure. Sure.
Something lizard-like.
It's another aboleth, guys.
Some kind of
Can't really
Medusa.
think of much.
All right. Well, he's wary. Be careful.
Mhm.
Where's that?
Although, maybe if you give it a think about magical creatures with an arcana instead.
Try.
But no.
Okay. I'm actually going to reestablish the light spell now that I have a moment.
I'm actually pretty good at Arcana. I'll give it a try.
Well, what's Dancer trying to do currently? Staying undetected or
Yep,
searching around?
No, he's generally trying to just stay low in the shadows here. He keeps an eye out with his like thief senses and whatnot, but he's generally focused on keeping himself hidden.
All right.
Don't
As
like it,
Amina-
ruler.
Yeah.
As Amina walks there, suddenly from among the refuse, a creature jumps forth and stares at her with hypnotizing eyes.
Mom, mom, mom.
Mhm.
It's Hypnotoad.
Hypnotoad, yeah.
It is not. It is, in fact, a basilisk.
Oh,
Oh,
Yep.
basilisk!
Yep.
So we'll go into initiative.
Figured,
Reptilian
but
and stone statues. Yeah.
poor Bellis doesn't have the mind to
Pull up your
understand.
mirror shield.
Or I should say.
look at
Let
that.
it stone itself.
Yeah, you rolled fairly low on the nature and like a 2 on your arcana.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's
It happened.
it's a lasibisk. Yes, completely different.
Sculptor who's been sculpting.
Laser
Yeah.
lit
He
Like
has freaking
Delusa.
lasers on its head.
from Numeria.
Oh no, we're doomed.
Yeah. Damn.
As no, the basilisk gets to go first. The basilisk suddenly reveals itself, and with his reaction, will stare at Amina.
I think
It's
I
petrifying
asked before
glance.
it, honestly. I don't know why it put me at 25. I rolled a 31 for initiative.
Because I moved you below the basilisk.
Oh, okay.
It initiates combat, so it gets to go first.
Alright.
At least this reaction goes before combat. Give me a fortitude save for me.
All right.
Don't be bad.
You are fine. You know it's trying to do something to you, trying to make your body more sluggish, but you don't care. All right, Dancer, now's your turn.
Okay, it's far away. But Dancer will dash up. I'll move here since I have the movement to spare. And then do one strike.
Yeah, the basilisk's eyes are darting all around, so anyone getting close will likely have to contend with the same effect sooner or later.
So be it. Oh, you must target. I can't target it though. Oh, there we go. Weird. Bugged out. Well, 30 and some damage.
It's a hit.
That's. Oh well.
8 damage.
I have engaged the beast. That.
Rogar. Other than the fact that they can turn creatures into stone statues, they are in essence just very large lizards.
Well, not undead or unholy. What do you do to a very large lizard? I don't really have an answer to that. Guess just hit it.
You stuff the lizard?
Maybe.
It's a living creature, right? Maybe we can use a lantern. Forget what that does.
I'll take a look at my necromancy staff here. I haven't used that in forever.
Take a look at it. Oh, right. Huh. What
Oh,
dread
shit.
spells do you have?
Very evil. So it has charge it. And I can cast one casting over then. So I will. I guess I'll take it out. But I think that costs an action too. At least one action to. Honestly, just not be within 30 of it. Stay a little bit away. Right, I take out the staff. Prepare to cast dread spells upon it.
All right. Dolphin.
I'll delay until after Armina.
All right.
It has cover right now.
Armina.
All right.
You are within 30 of the basilisk and start your turn there, which means you can get me another fortitude save as it once again tries to petrify you.
20.
That is just a success.
Okay. Armina's going to move forward, and what I would like to do is stow the cooperative blade and then draw my shiny silver hatchet. And she is just going to rotate the hatchet so that the flat of the blade is facing the basilisk, so that she's not holding it's 90 degrees from what you would do for the chopping motion, and she's just holding it straight in front of it, and she's going to try and make it stare at itself by just pushing this thing in its face.
All right. What sort of roll would that be?
I have
A
no idea,
deception?
but
I think
guess,
deception.
Yeah.
A deception versus its
terrible.
Its will DC.
Could I
think.
argue perhaps athletics for my hand dexterity and like trying to force it to look at the fucking X.
No,
Grappling it.
I mean, you could attempt to grapple it and then force it. I could see that being athletics, but like, it seems like more you're trying to trick it.
Either or. I'm terrible at deception, so I'll take the athletics if I can get away with it. But if not, I will give you a deception roll. I might roll well.
You can just attempt to grapple it then.
Yeah. Two separate things. I see. I don't have the actions for it, so I'll try the deception. I might roll well. We'll see. Nope.
No. It's a dumb lizard, but it knows not to try to petrify itself.
Not to look in a shiny thing. There we go.
You know, have a hero point for the attempt, though.
Cool. You know what? I'm going to be real dumb and spend it immediately on a thing when I have a +0 too, because this is fun. Oh, 14.
No.
Aw.
You'd basically have to net 20 to even succeed.
Aw.
Sadly. Dolphin.
Do what I do best. I'll shoot it from here. Keep out of range. So let's spell strike here. Let's do the normal one and see what happens with this. Yeah. Miss. Great. The 3. One more action. I mean, I will just shoot with a -10 as a spell strike. So that's a crit.
That's a nat
There
20.
you go.
There you go.
All right.
Just
There
net
you go.
20. That's how you do it.
14.
Nice.
A thump as the arrow impacts. The creature hisses, turns around.
I'm done.
Dolphin is just too far away.
Yeah.
As from the depths of the hallway,
Oh no.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
another one appears.
Oh.
Positions
no.
itself right in front of both Roga and Torfin. It'll look at Roga with its weird, like, iridescent eyes and tries to petrify him. Give me a fortitude save.
Bad creature. No.
That is a failure. You feel your body becoming sluggish.
Tired.
Oh,
I have
20 was
one
a success, really.
third less actions of what I could do before.
As the other basilisk
Maybe there'd be 2 of them.
will turn towards Dancer and try that too. Although it can't reach Torfin. It would love to. The alternative.
Good move.
Yeah, it'll try it against Dancer. Give me a fortitude save.
Oh boy. Ah.
That is a success. It will then follow that up by just trying to bite him.
Ah,
For a nat 1. Alright. Well done. Dancer, you start your turn within 30 of this basilisk. Give me a fortitude save.
oh.
It is a failure. You too feel your body stiffen.
Need to kill this quick. Arena is now in contact. It is flat-footed towards me.
Yeah.
Strike. 29.
That is a hit.
16. That is very low. Well, I must kill it, so I must hurt again. Hope for the best here. 29. That's a hit. 25 damage.
Another slice.
Oh god. Need to kill it. I can't. I don't have any moves left.
Nope. You're slowed, so only 2 actions. Which means, Roga, it is your turn, and you are within 30 feet of the other basilisk.
Mhm.
But you're already slowed, so don't worry about it.
How long does it last?
The
Well,
slowed lasts for 1 minute.
Oh gosh.
see how they like this. I have a necromancy staff in my other hand now, so let's try to play with that. And I see them online, and I think Grim Tendrils is what we need.
Okay.
The grimmest
Yeah, I
of
have
tendrils.
Thing from the staff. I think what I can cast. Let's find this. It's not a normal spell list.
Yeah,
If
I
it's
don't
not,
know
if it's not on the
you-
divine list, you can't.
It is on the
cast
divine list. Grim Tendrils is a divine spell.
It
Oh,
is,
that was-
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you might remember that Helica Shadeborn cast that last Sunday.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't know how you cast from a staff.
What
Because
you should have.
cast a
you-
spell ability, and then you expend
Oh,
a number of charges from the staff to cast spell. It doesn't say here how many charges it has.
You have a number of charges equal to the highest level of spell you can cast for a prepared caster. So, if you cast third level
Yeah.
spells, you are 3 charges.
Three cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
so you could cast Grim Tendrils 3 times.
Yeah. Which I guess we'll stop at doing by casting it once. I just don't know how to take the make it
Yeah,
like
yeah.
as a cast spell.
I don't know either.
Yeah, I'll make a
Um,
big spell slot for myself. And then,
I mean, I think if you drag the spell into your consumables, it gives you a roll instead.
maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
create a
I gave-
spellcasting
I gave
item
you-
for spell, yeah.
I gave you a scroll of Grim Tendrils, which doesn't
Use
exist, so you can use that.
Close your configuration. Guys, just we're in the middle of something here. I haven't done this before. Grim Tendrils. Roga is not proficient with the scroll of Grim Tendrils because it does not have the tricking magic feat. I think it's a.
It's not divine then. Yeah,
Oh yeah, it is an arcane spell.
it's arcane occult, I believe.
Arcane occult.
So
But
So you
Ray of
can't.
Enfeeblement,
The
I believe,
staff
is divine,
gives
for
you
example.
the spell, though.
No, you have to be able to cast it from your list to use the spell in the staff.
Yeah.
But there are spells in that staff that are divine, like Ray of Enfeeblement, for example.
I think we should just snap the thing over my knee. For now, I will look at this thing and I'll try to just feed it. What's this now?
Feed the basilisk.
Have food. That's what you want, right?
The one in front of you?
Can't be still.
He fails.
Be second one. You vomit monster. What other motivation could these things possibly have? That's it though. Slow it.
Amina. Let's see. You are within 30. Actually, the other basilisk doesn't care about you. You're fine.
All right. So just the one fort safe?
No fort save. It is a
Oh.
reaction for them to force someone to make the save.
Oh, nice. Cool. I really want to do my shenanigans, but that's fine. Let's just kill this guy since he's almost dead. Crit. Oh, and there's the nat 20. Where were you earlier? Just slashes it with the hatchet.
Nice.
There we go.
Big
I
lizard
guess
drops.
I'll move over here and try to grapple this one. With a
Grapple is athletics.
yes. Oh, terrible.
A 16 versus his fortitude to see. No, he is too wily.
I don't suppose the second helps.
It does, but it still
Not
doesn't
enough.
succeed.
Yeah.
Thorfinn, the basilisk does not like what you've been doing. Give me a fort save.
All right. Did the roll show up? I did click it.
No.
I'll try again. There we go. Oh,
Yeah.
now it did twice. It's a fail, the first one.
First one is in fact fail, which means you are slowed.
That sucks. I can't spell strike. That's fine. I'll just shoot it twice. I'm good with a bow. Good with most things, but I'll shoot it. That's a miss. -5. That's a hit.
That's a hit. 10.
I am done.
The lizard hisses and then stares at Thorfinn.
Oh no.
Actually, it'll barf first, or attempt to. Yes. All right. And then it'll stare at Thorfinn. Give me a fortitude save.
All right. Hopefully it shows up this time. 31.
Yes, you succeed. You
Oof.
feel your already stiff body almost turning to stone, but you resist.
Thank God.
Bounce.
Huh. That is nasty. But we do need to try to kill it. Oh. Move in. And get into flanking. First one, so move next to Armina. So target it is flat-footed against me. Slash. Crit.
That feat is very good.
Yes, gang up is fantastic. 36 damage.
Nice.
All right, you skewer the lizard.
Yes. Take it, lizard. That one.
You're slowed, right? So.
Yeah, you
oh
only have two
yeah,
actions
yeah,
anyways.
that's right. I forgot. That's it.
Roga, you're already slowed, so you're fine.
Yeah. Okay. Step and attack. Fine.
Hit.
Hit though. Slower.
All right, Amina, give me a fortitude save.
All right.
You seem to be moving far too quickly for this basilisk's liking.
That's understandable.
That's a crit success. You're fine.
All right. Let's try and just hatchet in hand. Oh man. Second attack. Jeez.
Nope, miss and miss.
Mm-hmm. Let's try one more time.
Oh, there you go.
Right. There we go. I forgot to do the map, but regardless, nat 20 is nat 20.
Just not 20.
It is true. Oh, 12. It is still hanging in there, although barely.
Do it,
Right,
Dolphin.
it's me.
can still potentially petrify one of you.
Alright. I think it has cover, so I'll cast my focus spell to just ignore all that.
Start its ban.
Shoot it. Shooting star. Yeah, we'll see.
Or star.
That's a crit.
That is a crit.
Back.
Be gone, Basilisk.
And with a last wail, the creature drops. Counter is over.
All right.
And you are very lucky, because one more failed save when you're already slowed petrifies you permanently.
Now,
I see.
basilisks are mysterious creatures of legend, right? Can something be harvested from them?
You could give me your choice of Arcana or Nature.
I'm not good at either.
Put my head to it with you. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, well,
I mean, it's
just
like hold
not
on
20,
a
really.
I mean,
Again, the
all
weirdest.
all of you, Rogar included, have heard about the myths of the healing properties of basilisk blood, of course. Rogar's even heard of the occasional fancy alcoholic beverage that uses one. Although he also knows that it's mostly just it doesn't really add much to the flavor. And the thing with basilisk blood is you need fresh basilisk blood, as in less than an hour old, for it to actually
would you
have
look at
any
that?
effect whatsoever. And even then, the only valuable use that fresh basilisk blood has is to unpetrify someone who has been petrified by a basilisk.
Are any of these petrified people or things we wish to unpetrify?
Could
have
one,
out of
for
curiosity,
example,
really.
cast Gentle Repose on a corpse of basilisk blood to keep it fresh?
I could look at
As long as you don't harvest the corpse, I think so. Right?
The tyrant corpse doesn't decay. I would say yes. Yes, you could.
Alright. We have a potential method to sort of pickle these in magic.
How long does it last?
Until the next time you make your daily preparations. So
That
if you
sounds
permanently expend a spell slot for the spell, you could keep one fresh indefinitely.
I think the
Basically, we
staff.
can attack one of these with the staff.
Yeah, staff has one. Yeah.
We could do in-body fermentation.
Yeah. Can you imagine the possibilities?
That would be blocked by the spell as well. It's a form of decomposition. Oh, what was the point, really?
All right. Well, if we're preserving that one, the other one still stands. Do we want to unpetrify anything here?
That's what Rob's
Yeah.
in it.
People.
No,
Yeah.
they could be good people.
Could they?
Yeah. Do any of them look? Any of them look like adventurer types who came down here and had the misfortune of?
Looking around, there's a variety of creatures here, actually. But most of them appear to be heavily damaged, like large bite-sized chunks taking out of their midsection and stuff. Two, however, seem fairly intact. One, this guy, being, definitely humanoid. The proportions don't really line up for any species that Armina, at least, is aware of. And there's another one which also looks fairly humanoid. This one. But this one looks almost not exactly bloated, but sort of looks a bit wrong, as if it was like too muscly, too broad. It's like almost bony spikes in the muscles sticking out. It looks weird and unnatural.
I mean, given the weird experiments with flesh warping here, is this what has happened to them? Have they been flesh warped?
Let's say they could be victims. Yeah.
Is that occultism, recall knowledge, or something? Or
Yes. You're fairly certain that the second creature I described is, in fact, a successfully flesh-warped humanoid of some description.
this one.
Yes.
Well, let's start with that one. Drag that Basilisk corpse over and I guess just rub it against. I don't know how this works. I don't harvest basilisk.
With a roll that you rolled, you would also know that flesh-warped creatures are usually highly aggressive. They are
Oh,
not like stupid; they are sentient and can talk and reason, but they have a tendency towards violence, which is very much an intended effect of the flesh warping. It's
Well,
not
what-
unreasonable to think that you could interrogate it, but its first reaction would likely be to try to kill all of you.
oh,
I mean,
Not
we could
worth
still
it.
learn some valuable information.
yes.
What do you mean? We can take it easily.
Yeah. I just don't feel. I don't feel good about restoring something to life only for us to kill it again. That seems a bit cruel.
Also seems cool to leave it.
That's true. It's a dilemma, but either way, I'm sure. He'll like fairly often look behind him to this one. What is this creature?
You could give me a society.
Okay.
You're not entirely certain.
Sounds like you take a
Actually,
look. Oh.
you might have heard about them. Let me look up the information. Yes, Torfin, Amina too, actually. At least vague rumors for Amina. You've heard of these sort of humanoids. They vaguely resemble almost ghouls, but aren't actually undead themselves. They are rumored to be, to put it bluntly, really bad. Rumored to be a spawn of the horsemen of the apocalypse.
Oh gosh. Okay.
They are not from this plane, but supposedly have been planted here as like harbingers of the apocalypse. Probably grossly exaggerated, but generally they are a race of incredibly evil humanoid creatures.
Let's leave that
They
one be.
usually, they usually are found down below in the Darklands.
That's a don't touch me
Yeah,
sign if I've
let's
ever.
let's just
Yeah.
leave these creatures in stone. I think.
I mean, we still have the corpse if we change our mind later.
Having looked closely at both of these statues, however, you do realize that it's not just they who are petrified, but their weapons too.
Oh.
The creature on the left that you know to be an Urdefan has a magic-looking composite shortbow,
Oh.
and the bloated flesh-warped creature on the right appears to have some sort of round weapon that you would usually call a chakram.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Possible to just unpetrify the weapons then?
No, it's all or nothing.
All right. Well, I mean,
Okay,
Oh
well,
uh,
all up
now
one
that
at a
there's
time.
loot involved. But
yeah,
well,
now there is loot
Yeah,
involved.
change your minds.
yeah. Can I identify the short bow in that form, or is it just?
Sure, I think so.
I'll give it a go.
Give me an Arcana check.
Yes, my ring helps me.
Yeah, you're fairly certain that this one is a +1 striking composite shortbow.
Okay. I mean, it's the same. Composite doesn't work for me. It'd be more for you, Armina. You can use your strength to add damage to it.
I already have +1 striking composite longbow, but the runes.
Short bow might be
The runes would be good.
helpful in here because you have a penalty on longbow, so it's short range. So
Do you?
yeah, if you're within 30, you get a -2 the longbow.
Okay, yeah, short bow might be better then.
That said, you could just as easily buy a composite and just move those or so.
Regardless, the runes are worth getting.
Yeah, I mean it's 50 gold pieces. It's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, and if these things are good, or might
That's
have
what chakram.
bit of redemption in them, we should want to save them. And if they're not, perhaps it's better to not leave them here to be depetrified by someone else.
What if I
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
destroy the head of them and then we depetrify them?
I didn't think of
That
that.
doesn't give them a chance to. I mean, this extra planar thing. Yeah, sure, go for it. But this flesh warp one, I feel bad. They, you know, they might have been victimized by this, and might have a possibility of, you know, having something.
I frown slightly.
Maybe alcohol could save them.
We have encountered numerous flesh warped creatures so far in this hell-forsaken place, and they have all been raving mutants and lunatics, but wanting nothing more than kill us. I see no reason to believe that this would be any different.
All right, then, sir. Maybe you'd understand.
That's still based on their actions at the time.
He shrugs. Do as you will.
Well, either way, we get information and we get a weapon. Go for it. Let's try and see what happens.
I guess we could try like tying it up before unpetrifying.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you can tie it up as in stone, but I mean, you can, I guess, like, while it's, yeah, could do something. Yeah, I think at least for this one, we should see what happens. I would like to wait until my slow runs out, though.
Yeah,
And then
it's gone. It's been a minute.
all right. Yeah, let's grab the one we haven't reposed and get some blood from it.
All right, harvest the basilisk. Give me a survival check.
I won't, because I don't know anything about how to do this. Does anyone else know how to harvest creature?
No survival.
I'm a pencil
That's
pusher,
just
not a
more
monster.
You can pick it
Cutter.
up and rub it on the thing, though.
Yeah, I can do that.
potentially.
I got a
Pretty
nat
good
20
survival.
on the Arcana check, so presumably there's some knowledge there. My
Yeah.
survival's pretty good.
Got a 12 survival.
I mean, yeah, you should do it then if you're 12.
I mean, that just,
Yeah, it'll take a good half an hour to harvest the basilisk, but I mean I could do it.
In that half an hour, I would like to identify the last unusual thing in my inventory. Liquid bottle thing.
Oh, that one I forgot. Yes, this one is the green one.
Oh yes, green. Green means go. Surely.
It's critical failure. You have no idea.
Oh well. Try again.
Not magic. It's some weird alchemy stuff.
All right. Well,
All
that's
right,
just-
you hunker down for a good half an hour that it takes to Amina to harvest the basilisk. But in the end, you get enough blood to think you can coat 3 medium creatures with it.
All right.
Nice.
I will stand here while this happens.
Can I make like a survival check to try to put like tie up this person and have like a constrictor knot on it?
To tie up the statue.
As best as
sh-
possible. Yeah.
Sure. But I would say it is fairly difficult considering that you can't really
Definitely, yeah.
like the arms are in that position as is displayed there. You can't really tie down the arms without breaking them off.
How does a 31 sound?
With a 31, you can certainly, yeah, you could tie up the statue, which would probably severely hamper it if it does try something.
She puts like a piton in the wall above it, so the line's like going up, so movement like makes it tighter, and it's just some weird sailing knots for some reason. Yeah, and then she'll apply the basilisk blood.
We don't know how long these have been like this. But, I assume they're going to be somewhat traumatized from the whole deal.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to be understanding. Offer them drink. Bottle ready.
The creature is a medium-sized humanoid that looks pretty bloated and covered in stone, really. Like the skin looks off, but that might just be a consequence of the basilisk. Its face appears swollen. Its belly, its muscles, everything seems a bit swollen about it.
Take cover in case it explodes.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Sorry.
All right. Do you want to apply the basilisk blood?
Yes.
All right. You spent some time coating the creature. You, of course, know that you have to basically cover the entire statue with blood, otherwise it won't take effect. And as you cover the last little bit, the statue changes color. Not really turning into the healthy flesh color that you expected, but staying somewhat gray as it begins moving.
Oh
as
boy.
Roped up in your rope, I'll make it. Let's see. What was immobilized? That makes sense. You see it turning into this fancy looking creature.
Oh gosh, hello.
Oh boy. Is there like full like changes shape as well?
Not really. The statue just doesn't really represent it. I tried to describe it as best as I could, but it
Gotcha.
looks like an overweight version of whatever it might have
Gotcha.
once been.
Yeah, I think she maybe would have been a little less sympathetic towards it, but that's fine. She'll still try.
It was sort of hard to tell the features as it was just
Yeah.
neutral gray stone, and now it's like parts of it are like bloated, ugly red. Its face is not just covered in stone, but like all kinds of deformed. And as Torfin predicted, it whips its head around left and right, tries to wiggle out of the rope, sort of doesn't really get there, manages to get its arms free because they were extended and stoned, and immediately lets out like a howling bellow and tries to hammer into Armina.
No,
Yes,
co-
we will
wait,
take
that
the tractor on.
enter initiative.
It's fine. Its redemption arc begins now.
Yeah, by killing us, holding Lindelof again.
Maybe Torfin could present the ring to see that he's on the same team. Peace and prosperity.
I don't want that thing to kiss man.
Right?
He's very well, has very meaty lips.
Stop. Frowning very intensely.
Missing Torfin.
Yes. Sorry, I was distracted by awful sounds. There we go. So
All right. The creature goes first. Sort of ripping at the rope with surprising ferocity and strength. As it sort of mumbles and shouts something Dance understands as it does so in Undercommon. Says, Odefin warriors to arms, where are they? You've killed them. I will destroy you. It's sort of like almost a series of, what's it called? A train of thought, a stream of consciousness, rambling, shouting, looking around for presumably its allies. as it will take the chakram in its right hand and try to smash it into Amina. I did not
Can it do
target
that?
her.
Well, it's tied up.
Sure. I mean, you didn't manage to tie up its arms. It is immobile,
Hmm.
but it's not like paralyzed or completely restrained.
Oh boy.
For a critical hit,
Miss.
38. Like the magic weapon smashing into Amina, and there's even like a spike of just a sudden headache as the weapon connects. That was one action. It'll just with the backswing try to connect again, and it doesn't. And then it'll try to rip at the rope currently restraining it. And it rolls a nat 20 and just bursts
Oh,
the
boy.
rope restraining it completely.
All right.
Wow.
Amina.
Okay, let's start with the cooperative blade. 31 for 15. Second attack. Ugh.
You miss.
And we'll raise the shield for last action.
Alright. Dancer.
Alright, business is happening around the corner, and I'm in the business. Move here, and then we'll target. He's flat-footed because of gang up, and I'll strike the creature. Did you put flat-foot on him?
I did not. No.
Okay. Oh yeah, miss. All right. I saw what that creature can do. I don't like it. I will risk it for a biscuit here. That is a hit. 25 magical silver slashing ghost touching.
Yeah.
There we go.
And managed to cut at its bloated skin, which seems awfully just resistant, as if it almost acted as armor. Like, it's not just a bloated mess, it is surprisingly effective. Roga.
This sort of thing classifies as a fiend, would I say?
No, it is an aberration.
That's cool. I suppose we'll just. I mean, that's somewhat injured. I feel like I'll fix that. Useful thing to do. So let's just start with that. Don't really want to overshoot it, so I'll use a second level one. Notice the living.
Thank you.
Should do. It gives me one action with which I will take a step away.
Often.
Let's see. 2. Alright. Well, have cover. Yeah, so you can put lesser cover on it. There's no way I can get a clean shot. And I will spell strike. Let's use some fire. Target. Strike. That's a miss. That's me.
Alright, the creature reaches behind its back, where it pulls the steel shield it had attached to its back.
That's an interact,
something
right?
that is an attack.
That's an
Well,
attack
it's a manipulate.
trigger attack of opportunity then.
It would.
Okay, let's take it.
Go for it, I mean.
Actually, you know what? I want to save that for shield block because he hits nasty, so I
Alright.
will refrain.
And he will equip his own steel shield as he turns to Dancer, who definitely looks less armored. Before trying to smash him using the chakram, almost like a fist weapon, backed with its immense strength. For a crit,
Another. Oh my god.
for 36 slashing and mental damage. Its last action will then be used to raise the shield. Which he does not have as an action. Great.
Does he have a shield on him?
He did pull out a shield. Yes, he had one.
Chicken one.
Where do I get the raise the shield action from? Low? Probably in the compendium, isn't it? Raise the shield. There we go. All right, Amina.
Okay, I'll raise my shield and attack him twice. Actually, no, I'll attack him once and use the aid action. Oh no, terrible.
It's a mess. Anything else?
Yep, setting up an aid.
Okay. Dancer. Creature seems fairly focused on you. It seems like it's fairly tactical, like the big armored hunk of metal next to it seems less important than the critical stabby guy.
Alright, Dancer will then give it its most angry look, using his intimidating glare to try to scare him. Yeah, that goes. 31. That was pretty well.
He does not seem to care.
Really?
He's
Oh.
immune to fear effects.
Oh, great. Well, strike him. He's still flat-footed. Give me that, please. There's a hit. 18 damage, that's very low.
Right, he will use the shield to block some of it. Which actually breaks the shield. So he'll
Hey.
just drop it.
Cleave through it.
Nice.
Now, I can stay in melee with this guy.
Yeah, you can.
I can.
Safely.
Alright then.
Believe.
It'll be fine.
Believe! Alright, we'll strike again. Maybe I'll get a 20.
Take the razor shield off him so he's in +2 then.
Yeah. Well, the +2 to AC actually didn't apply, so
Oh, okay.
And leave the flat foot on him because he's still footed.
yes.
Yep.
That's a crit.
Nice.
No, that's on my assist.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a crit on the assist. Okay.
+3 though.
But that still gives you a +3 on your attack.
mhm.
Okay.
Good.
Take a +3. If this. Oh. Button doesn't strike it. +3. Yes. Oops. Oh. Okay, whatever.
You know, good old Pathfinder. We're already only at level 6, and it's like D20 +18.
Ah!
Mhm. Mhm.
What's happening, Chaz?
It's everything is going to hell. That's okay.
Okay.
I'm not bitter.
Including this guy.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh,
Looks like
wait,
you only get
multiple
rid of
attack penalty? Wasn't that your first attack?
Huh?
It's your first attack. You did map on that one.
What?
-5.
No, it's
No,
the
it's not.
second.
It's my second attack.
Oh, it's second attack. Sorry. Yes.
Well,
But yeah, that is a miss.
Oh, okay.
that's it.
Roga.
Well, I got a wounded ally. Down to business. Do a heal on Dancer.
39.
There we go.
All right.
Get more of these. I got plenty more of these.
Boom, 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 boom.
And then we'll just take it a step closer. Be ready to battlefield medicine if needed. Go.
Dolphin.
Okay. he's gonna drop his bow and pull out the scroll of paralyze, and he's gonna use it.
Okay.
that he has. So I will use. Yeah. DC 22 will save, please.
And it's a will save.
Hey,
He rolled
failed.
a net one.
But
it
he
is an
somehow
Bonus.
it's incapacitation, so it's one step higher, which is great. He's paralyzed for 1 round.
He is paralyzed.
Hooray!
Isn't that a crit failure? So that's paralyzed for.
No, the incapacitation
Incapacitate.
trait means that if you use
Ah.
it on a creature that is higher level than you, they automatically count as 1 level higher.
Yeah.
So you can't just paralyze the boss easily.
Mm.
You can really
Well-
only get a failure if they crit fail, which he did.
He did. So
He always
it's
gets
good.
one better than he rolls, pretty much.
I see.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
done, and it's his turn, and he's paralyzed. Can't do anything
He's paralyzed.
unless he has mental stuff he wants to do.
See, you have the flat-footed and can't act. Your senses still function. Well, he's
Okay,
paralyzed.
recall knowledge.
He'll. Nah, he doesn't. He doesn't give shit. But the paralyzed will run out at the end of his turn, I believe.
Yeah.
No, it's
Just
for
one round,
So
sorry,
at
one
the
round.
end of
One
Torfin's
round.
turn.
Yeah. 1 round. It says.
So if it has extra
So-
stuff, like
It will be at the start of your turn, I believe.
Yeah. When my turn rolls around again.
Okay. All right. Let me know.
I mean,
okay,
lay
so
in.
he's flat-footed, I believe, and
He is flat-footed.
maybe other stuff from paralyzed. I can't tell.
No, just
Uh,
flat-footed.
Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. All right, sweet. Let's smack.
That is a hit. 14. Slicing into its leather-like skin.
Second attack is a 27. Since he doesn't seem to care about me as much, I'm just gonna keep wailing on him.
Nice.
And
Crit.
a crit.
There we go.
Maybe he'll shift focus now.
Yeah, I mean, you
That
can't tell he
doesn't
can't move his head.
Appear to have done. I hit the critical. Did it do that?
Yeah, it did 2 times.
Yeah.
Oh,
double.
2 times. Got it. Yeah, there we go. I just rolled. Cool. Yeah, and then crits back. He's remains flat-footed until the start of my next turn.
All right. Dancer.
Aha!
It's like frozen mid swing at you.
The game is on. Let's get him. Nope, that is a nat 1. Let's get him. Yes. That's very
go.
low damage. Good lord.
That is a bit better.
We'll get there.
As you slice its belly,
That's all we need.
All right.
and as you do,
Oh no.
it suddenly ruptures and explodes in a 20-foot radius. If you're within 20, give me a reflex save.
That's everyone. So
You might be a bit out of.
no, I'm 20 away. Wait. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
It is
Yeah.
20. So all of you.
Yeah, I failed.
Right. If you failed, you take full. If you succeed, you take half.
Great. Ow. It's half my health.
As it explodes, weird energies escaping its horribly flesh-warped, bloated body as it collapses, almost turning into a heap of just flesh rather than a body dropping. But it does appear to be destroyed, and the danger passes.
Great.
Oh, let's pick up that chakram.
Subsing Broga on the save. You also take full 33.
That's what I get for being close.
I got it too. It's 20 feet, so it's not.
All right, so maybe alcohol wouldn't fix him.
No.
Looks at the chakram. That hurt. I didn't know a ring could hurt that much. It must be quite magical.
Oh, probably. Sheep. If Thorfinn was to just break off this thing's arm and just unpetrify that, would it work, or does it only work on like whole statue? Or this one.
It will probably work.
Yeah, I'll just break it off. Break his arm off the wrist and just use the thing on it.
It wins.
Also
Yeah,
take
you-
the heads off the monsters.
You can coat the arm and the weapon with the blood, and it does appear to work.
All right.
So you are the proud owner of one detached fleshy arm, still clutching its weapon.
Bring it just now slides off the finger.
Yeah, I want to just pry the weapon off the fingers. You know.
All right. They don't offer much resistance. I will give you the weapon.
Everyone heals 7.
Great.
Thank you.
Should we go back?
What does that chakram do?
I mean, I don't have any spells left. I don't know about you.
I got
but
plenty.
I'll-
I see.
I mean, I'll give you the check on.
I could
Yeah.
just do more. We need more healing. Some more.
Sure.
How
Sure.
about some more? Well,
Could also do some battlefield or if some.
That was a very low roll.
checks.
It's more efficient to do single target if you're gonna do like
Yeah. Feel like
that.
it's still 4 times 6. It's not 24. It's not bad. Single target's probably better. But I can do a pretty efficient medicine.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much restored. I'm missing 6 hit points, so it's not too bad.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
missing-
do myself and Torfin at the same time with Ward Medic.
Yeah, sounds good.
For 2 target. I'll do the higher D.
Alright.
Oh, well, I'm at it. So.
Great. Yeah, I'm pretty much full after that. There. I will
Could use a
identify
little more. That'd be,
the chakram while this is going on, cheap, or attempt to at
Right.
least.
Yeah, the identifying the chakram is trivial. It is a +1.
Okay.
Sorry,
Like
Sarah.
Tom
I'm gonna have to
Shaw.
add you instead.
Yeah, no worries.
How it goes.
It's a D8.
Just gonna really get it in there. I'll take that.
Ow!
Oh, that was the wrong bottle. Huh?
Can I shield block?
I don't know.
Ooh, that's the wrong IV fluid. Just something else, real quick. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Ooh,
That was
Nice.
not out of your system.
yeah, that'll do.
Took me
Uh,
30 minutes.
Does anyone have a bulk free in their inventory?
I can carry it, but I will be slower. But not like unable to move.
I've got a bag of holding, so we can put stuff. in
Oh,
there.
oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Please take this composite bow because I can't
Okay,
carry this. I'll put it in the thing and you can.
sounds good. I'll put the long bow in the bag and then take the short bow myself.
I'll shove it in there. So.
Get in
Take
the
it out.
bag.
Yeah, because it lowers dex stuff, including AC. So I'd have -1 AC
Mhm.
and attacks, and I can't like deal with that. So be very bad for me.
What was the chakram?
+1.
+1.
Chakram is a +1.
a Tamchal chakram.
That is the type of weapon.
Hmm.
Just a normal +1. Oh.
I don't know what a Tamchal.
Yeah, it does appear like most of the punch that weapon had was just from this horribly bloated creature.
Right.
Now that it's sort of lying there, you do even see some resemblance to the creature opposite it, the Odefen that Torfin identified. That seems to have once been one of those, except flesh warping happened, and suddenly it's a juggernaut with skin like iron and strength of 10 men.
You really went for the worst option, it seems.
Fine, we got some stuff out of it.
So do we do the other one or? On?
We
No,
just
I
broke
already
the
took
arm
the
off.
weapon. I
Yeah.
broke the arm off.
Oh,
Just,
okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
we learned our lesson.
Well, and the rest of them are monster. Hey, we tried.
Yeah, no,
A,
definitely.
that statue was misleading. B, it just was like rolling nothing but crits. So it was
Yeah.
pretty awful.
And the other one I identified as ostensibly pretty much evil most of the time.
You
so.
did say it was
Yeah,
evil
exactly.
incarnate from the beyond the
Yeah.
furthest stars. So
Yeah, well,
Yeah, so we can pretty safely take that out. And,
I'll take the karmic death on that one.
the Drider and the bug. We can smash those statue faces in as well. Make sure nobody brings those back one day.
So I do notice sheep. What is this down here?
What is what? Where?
Down in the arena to the right, there's like a little weird like metal
It's like
thingy
a
here.
giant gong.
Yeah, it
In
looks
the
like one.
arena. It is in fact a giant metal gong.
Oh, okay. I see doors
I
behind
can
it, though.
read you a description.
Yes.
A wide walkway around this cavernous chamber looks out over a stone arena floor, 30 feet below. 6 balconies with built-in seating provide the best view. Each balcony has a bright torch jutting from it, illuminating the entire arena while leaving this viewing level shrouded in shadows. An enormous metal gong on the eastern end of the chamber hangs on thick chains. 2 steep staircases lead down from the central balcony on the north side of the arena floor.
Okay. Interesting. Well, we do have some doors, so perhaps we can check that out.
Yeah, sounds good.
Give me a second.
Yep.
Why is this book organized so strangely? Since this might be important, I'm gonna look this up.
Floor, tavern floor, please. Big.
it's the sports bar floor, you know, blood sports, and then you had some drinks in the tavern and looking on the display screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go. Yes, you are on the upper level. You do see that the arena is not empty.
Oh.
Perhaps you missed it before because it just looked like a pile. But now that you're a bit closer and looking at it, you do realize this pile looks awfully similar to the ooze-like creatures you've seen to the north. Except this one is enormous, as in gargantuan-sized. Just a huge pile of body parts and sludge lying there, and you are definitely sure that that would be a terrifying thing if it were to awaken. It seems to be slumbering currently, however.
Don't disturb that then.
Try not to go down there. Let's not hit that gong.
You want to hit the gong?
No, not hit it. Actually,
I really want to hit the gong.
just like a poltergeist that shows up like,
Well,
then
that
just
poltergeist.
Yeah.
Just to show you a picture, although it is currently inert, for lack of a better word.
Sure.
This.
Oh, jeez.
Including person for scale.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
great.
Yeah.
Look at that.
We gotta kill that thing, right? It's got like a key or something in it.
Yeah.
We come back
Yeah.
later,
Sure, I mean, why not?
like
Right?
2-3 levels or so.
Some spider legs on the bottom of it.
Yeah. That's very gross.
Surely it can't be that fast. You could probably.
I mean, you could attempt to roll recall knowledge, right?
Sure.
What do we know of these
I
horrific
assume this is
creatures?
occultism to the max. I will.
Yeah, your choice of occultism or religion.
Occultism.
Oh, interesting. Seraph, when you rolled recall knowledge, it just gives me a roll and then every bonus to your potential recall
Yeah.
knowledges.
Yeah, if you
So I
use
don't-
that from the basic action macro,
Oh, what?
it'll do that. It'll see it'll show the DM like you rolled this, and here's what for all your knowledge skills
Oh,
what it means.
I
Oh.
like that, which means I don't need to give away what type it is, so it can just
yeah,
give
exactly.
me a recall
you can
knowledge.
just ask for a recall knowledge. Yeah, if you do it from you gotta do it from the basic action macros.
Yeah, but neither Torfin nor Amina know much. I mean, you can safely assume that it can do some of the things that those sludge-like things you thought also do.
Yeah.
But this one is enormous. Like, there's something telling you that fighting this thing would be a terrifying affair.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do that then.
Yeah.
Or actually, no. I will say we are not doing that.
Let's keep exploring.
But we are going to go towards those doors if we can.
I'm paralyzed.
I don't know where you found that recall knowledge basic action. It's not showing up under any of mine. Did you have to
It's
make it? Or?
it's from the Pathfinder 2 workbench. You
Oh,
drag.
I don't have that active for me. How do I?
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna give you the recall knowledge action. The workbench thing is finicky.
Okay.
I put it in your actions. Oops. That is not the right thing.
Okay.
Where did you find that?
Me? I don't find it.
There's a macro. Is this it? Oh yeah, it is. Weird. How do I give you a macro?
I can drag it
Uh,
onto the. Yeah.
No, you can drag it onto your action bar, but that doesn't really help.
I mean, that's your action bar, it's not mine. Can you link
Well,
the
let-
macro in chat and I can drag it?
Maybe. How do I open both? There we go.
Hang on a sec.
This.
Yes. I can drag that to my bar. Yeah, and then. Oh, your control actor does not have. Oh, maybe I need to drag it into my. Okay. No. Oh no, it just does that. I don't think that's correct.
Okay, we'll just figure it out later.
Yeah, it's,
It's in here.
yeah. Let's check out that door.
Ah, we found it.
I assume people are gonna follow me.
Gently hit the thing down there.
Yeah.
Something you'd want to be able to fight it.
You want to hit the gong?
No.
I mean, I do, but I'm not going to.
Something's gonna at some
One of
point.
those things when you're up in the Eiffel Tower and you want to jump, but you know you can't, but you want.
Yeah.
Eternity
It's
is
a weird
calling
part
you.
of the human brain.
Yep.
That
I'm gonna do it! Inspect these doors.
The doors appear to be neither locked nor trapped.
Quickly open a door.
Fairly fancy. There's some long faded motifs of both people and creatures fighting, but the details are lost.
Alright. Yes. To the other side
check
of
it
the
out.
mushroom chamber. I think.
Mushroom chamber?
And
Yeah, the spore room.
The spore room. The spore and mushroom infested
Yeah.
couch.
Hopefully it doesn't spread beyond thing.
we should
Yeah,
Broken
walking,
stuff.
lather up and
walking there, you can make out overturned tables, benches, all completely like old and petrified, scattered about. It's a bunch of bones interspersed with the debris as well. On the walls, you can see several preserved monster heads and silver plaques adorning the walls. And in the little alcove to the east that you can barely make out here, it's like a little circular alcove. You can see faintly glowing runes etched into the floor.
Where are the runes?
To the east here.
Is this something you could do like a decipher writing arcana check?
Tutorial.
Would be an identify.
Identify magic,
roll.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't need
It-
to be nearby. I can identify magic from distance, I believe. Has a range.
There you go.
Let me just find that so I'm not talking out my ass. Let me see. No, it doesn't say anything like that, so I'm not sure.
What's your question?
I just want to identify magic, but do I have to be close to it?
I'd say no. It is fairly obvious effect.
Yeah, I'll try and identify magic here. Does it look like arcane or is it more occult? Like just from a glance.
From a glance, you'd more say. I think either works.
Okay, I'll go Arcana.
You're not entirely certain. It looks similar to the teleportation circles you've seen upstairs. But this one looks ever so slightly different and also seems to be already active, which suggests it's a bit different.
Okay,
Oh,
shame. Well, maybe don't go near it for now. Looks active, which means that maybe it goes somewhere else that we haven't been or something. We're just going on with it, so yeah. Be careful around it. Is there a penalty on like multiple identify magic?
Yes. If you succeed, you can try again, but you didn't succeed.
Okay, so I can't. Okay. I
So,
gotcha.
yeah, 24 hours.
Alright.
As you step here, Torfin, be it through sheer luck, sort of glancing about, you see multiple of the bones moving towards the center of the room.
Oh no, it's a bone thing happening.
get it? Smash it.
You caught it very early, so chances are you have a round before anything actually happens.
Okay. Yeah, I'll call it a warning.
Yeah. I mean, I'll do what Rogar's suggesting. Go start smashing it.
Right, you move there.
That's
Torfin
animating.
calls a warning. What do the rest of you do? Rogar, Dancer.
I will cast.
Smash.
Well, I already used the staff on the corpse, although I sort of cast gentle repose on the bones. But no, let's just throw them with a disrupt undead. Looks like it's some undead thing, and if it isn't, well, no harm done.
Alright, disrupt undead. You can do that in a second. Dancer, got one round.
I guess I will prepare a shot with my bow. I don't think it's gonna be very good against bones, but I'll prepare it.
Alright.
As soon as
2
there's
free
bones
seconds
enough to
pass.
shoot, I will shoot. Pretty much that's the condition.
Alright, 2 free seconds pass as now all of you can see the bones not just ever slightly moving and wobbling, but like shooting towards the center, smashing into one another, rising into a huge pile that doesn't seem to stop growing. As within moments, stands before you is a massive
jeez.
behemoth of bones.
Stay with the bones.
That may sound.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
bones.
As we will go into combat immediately. You can basically you act before it, no matter what it rolls. Because Torfin caught it within that 20.
Hey, danger sense. Imminent death sense, because that seems to happen a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Missing dancer. There you are. Yeah, it is good that it doesn't go first. And Amina, I'm gonna move you here. Just else. Roga, you get to go first.
Well, yeah, so I was casting Disrupt Undead, I suppose. Undead. Looks like it should be
Right.
disrupted.
It will attempt to resist. You know what? I'm even gonna say it has like a -1 because it was just forming on its fortitude save here. It fails
Oh.
for 21.
Pretty good cantrip. Buddy Undead.
The bones
I know,
burn, some of them burning to ash, being replaced by others. Anything else?
Yeah, I think sort of just do what? How far away am I? I'll be a bit further. I think it's gonna have some way to explode or something. So I'm just gonna take a step back here.
He has a bone storm ability or something.
That also requires reach, so like, yeah.
Dancer.
Do I get a free shot or since I prepped, or how do we handle that?
I basically moved him to the end of this initiative, even though he rolled like a 30 something. So this is your free action.
He is flat-footed against me because my ambusher. Right.
Oops. Falter. You shoot the bones, but you miss.
Again, shoot the bones. That was a hit.
It is a
Mighty 9.
The arrow doesn't do a whole lot, but you do manage to do your precision damage. So you hit like structural bones, I guess.
Yes. Structural underpinnings. I mean, I will shoot again. Maybe I get a 20. I get a 20.
You did.
There you are.
Nice.
Just roll a 20, guys.
For
works.
26. And in fact, you manage to hit bones so vital to it that it is suddenly clumsy.
Ha
Just saying.
Because it is just loose bones and you jostle them.
I did jostle the bones. Alright, I am done.
That's literally what it says.
Very, very productive.
Oh, additional hits.
Amazing.
Oh, it was crit more. More crits.
Bit more, yeah.
Amina.
Amina, time to crit.
It's a Jenga
Okay.
tower of bones.
Yep.
It is.
I'm going to use the Hunter's Brooch, which unfortunately is a 3-action activation. Brutal, but against this thing, I think it's going to be neat. Give my.
You used that earlier
my-
today against the white. Right thing?
Oh yeah, once per day. I cannot. That is correct. However, I believe I can still cast Disrupt Undead from it.
Yeah, it's
so I'm
an
gonna
8,
do that.
so-
Yep, it's an 8, so you can.
I don't think I. Oh, this is. Hang on a sec. Can I drag that into the? No. I don't actually have the spell. I'm not sure how to do that. That's a target with energy. Deal a d6 positive plus your spellcasting ability modifier. Wait, what? Oh, that's not very much. Oh, that's a lot worse than Rogar's.
Yeah,
yep, okay,
innate
I'm just gonna select it.
divine. I think
Innate
would mean
is
you
your
use your
charisma.
wisdom.
Hmm.
Unless otherwise said, all innate spells use your charisma.
Oh, okay, sure.
Gotcha. Still, that's not doing the same kind of damage. That I assume Rogar has some buffs to his Disrupt Undead.
He's a main
Um,
caster, so he's pretty
Yeah,
good at
exactly. makes sense.
Yeah.
No, that's not worth it. I'm just gonna attack.
Yeah. Also, his heighten because he's a caster. Yeah.
That is a hit. For 11. Slashing doesn't seem overly effective.
Unfortunately, I don't have a good bludgeoning option. I'm gonna need to fix that. Miss.
That
Third action, raise a shield.
Right. Dolphin.
I'm gonna step. I'm worried that it might opportunity me. And then I will
Oh wait, what does the Chakram do?
spell strike, which
Action on the
would
shackle.
provoke if it can from there. But I
No,
hopefully it can't. Okay, good.
cannot.
Attempt to shoot the bones.
The bones.
It's a miss. Oh, that's me.
Right. The bones will raise its enormous bony appendage, fist, and with a roar originating from somewhere in its chest, will try to strike Amina. With its terrifying charge, it makes a stride, which it won't, and then it'll claw at you.
Alright.
34
Oh.
for 19 slashing.
I'm gonna shield block that.
And since it hit, it also gets to demoralize you. Which we'll attempt to do. For 36, which I believe is a crit versus your will DC. Which means...
Will DC is your mod plus 10, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a crit.
Which means you're frightened 2, as with the
Lovely.
backswing, it will attack again.
Nice.
Why is it
Misses?
plus 14? Oh, the attack. Yeah, that misses.
Nice. Yeah.
The first damage, by the way, the 19, should have had another 4 damage on top of it.
Okay.
So it should have been 23.
Gotcha.
Roga.
I'll continue my effective strategy of just spamming cantrips at it.
Crit succeeds.
All right. Well, never mind then. That's. Oh, what else could I do to him? Can skeletons be scared? I figure not. Yeah, honestly.
Never tried to scare a
Could.
skeleton.
You could give a recall knowledge to find that out.
I'd rather just try to yell at him. Intimidation. I say, back from whence you came. The graveyard is the only place you will see beyond this hall. Intimidated.
It speaks no language, so that would be with a -4.
Okay.
That is a failure.
Well, I mean, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Dance.
Yep.
Well, I do most of my damage close and personal, so in we will go. Can I pass over here? Is it? I have enough movement if it's difficult. So,
Yeah, it would be difficult terrain, but you're fine.
try to move here to help Armina with flanking. He rather worriedly squeezes himself between the colossal bone thing and the wall.
You don't have to. You've gang up. Remember?
I know, but I want to help Armina with flanking.
Oh, gotcha.
Standing on
Appreciate
this debris here is considered uneven ground,
Which
so you
means-
would have to roll a balance check.
No, not worth it.
acrobatics.
Yeah, not worth.
Doesn't matter. Still flat-footed to me. Let's get him. 24. That's a hit. 24 damage.
24s all around, slicing the bones.
Slice the bones, and then we'll try again. Another hit. Or
Nice.
22. Magical slashing, piercing, silver, whatever. Alright, I
And
am
swing.
done. Armina, it is up to you to finish the mission.
Mina.
I can get myself in a flanking position there.
You are flanking. It's true.
And then let's attack him.
And it's a good hit. For some slashing.
Nice.
Attack hits for another 13.
Hey.
And the big
Nice.
pile of bones falls. You chop at one of the bones in the leg, and it just tumbles over, and just bones spilling everywhere. No resemblance that it was once a creature. The
Okay.
encounter is over.
That's a lot of bones.
Did the
It is.
spilling now look like the spilling that was here when we entered?
Uh,
Does it seem like this
not
is
exactly. It looked similar,
Give myself
perhaps.
a hammer.
You could give me a religion check.
just to see if this is like a thing that happens every time someone goes in?
You're fairly certain that it could happen again, but it would take years and years and years of the necromantic energies building up again. It's unlikely to happen in any reasonable time period.
We can break this place apart.
Just
Yeah,
keep-
if you left for another 100 years while this bone pile sits here, then maybe it can infuse itself with enough energies, but it's not going to be relevant.
Alright, well, let's have a look around the place then.
Yeah, it looks like it was once some sort of decorated meeting hall, perhaps. To Roger's mind, it resembles like the common room of like a tavern, with all the trophies spread around, as conversation starters. Bunch of large tables, many chairs. It has very much a tavern feel to it, with macabre touches, of course. Like one of the trophies, this one looks a bit too humanoid to really be appropriate for a tavern setting. Although most of the others seem like some sort of large monsters. One is definitely a basilisk. I mean, you've seen one of those up close. And 3 of them appear to once have been one manticore. Like, manticores are common enough that you recognize that immediately. As like the lion, the dragon, and the goat head.
Alright.
There are also a bunch of silver plaques below the trophies.
Ooh, silver.
Yeah, they are fairly corroded, though. You could pry them off, sell them for a few, silver pieces. Although, probably not worth the weight, really. They do name... Yeah, they do name the creatures above them. It's like a basilisk, that's a chimera, the manticore, of course. And they do have years on them, which may be noteworthy because they are all from the same 10-year period, starting in 4,235 AR.
Huh.
How long ago is that? Is that 500 years ago, roughly?
Pretty much, yes.
Alright. Well, is there any valuables if Dancer pokes around?
Poking around, you can't see anything worth taking.
Then, I'll check the door in the corner here first.
All right.
And that's a leaning cupboard or
Let's
something.
just make our way clockwise towards the spore room.
Looking at the door, it seems neither locked nor trapped.
Alright, he will open the door.
The door appears to be a staircase down.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
In the corner.
And it's not filled with shit.
Here's the staircase leading down. Alright, fair enough.
It does appear to be leading down. Walking somewhat like half down it, you definitely smell the smell of blood.
Oh.
There are noises, as if some large creature was moving nearby.
Oh, it's a centipede. No. Go back up. No, no, no.
Mhm.
I don't want knife centipede to find me. That's yeah, second path down, or third, I suppose, if you count a big well. Over here, take a look here.
Alright. You reveal a small hallway.
Oh god, okay. Look here.
The door seems neither locked nor trapped.
Open the door.
Peeking inside, it looks like a small quarter chamber. There does appear to be what? A footlocker is the word I'm looking for,
Yes,
Hmm.
I shall.
but it appears empty.
No! The saddest thing, an empty chest. Open this door.
What's noteworthy is that these doors can apparently be bolted shut from outside.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
oh.
kind of prison.
Precise chamber, perhaps.
It's the same deal. This one has a bed that is in much worse condition. Footlocker empty. In the corner is what appears to maybe be a vase, but it likely had a much more gross purpose.
Yeah. It's chamber pot. Fancy chamber.
Hmm.
Probably remove
That's
your
a-
fear, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you can.
Alright, let's open this door.
Mm-hmm.
Opening this door, the same story.
Yep.
A quick glance at the lock does suggest that they used to be lockable from the inside, which makes a lot of sense for like a guest chamber for privacy. But at some point, someone decided, nah, it's more important to keep the people inside.
Interesting.
Someone rooted around their bed in this one.
Well, as a side note, my office door at work has a deadbolt on the inside of it. I don't know why it has it, but it does.
It's occupied by someone with the opposition.
Never found an explanation to the deadbolt, but it's there.
The
Put
deadbolt
the-
is-
Inside.
Yeah, on the inside, yeah. You can lock yourself in, like barricade the door, basically.
I think the opposite would be
The opposite would be even weirder, of course.
you're not going home.
No, but I don't know what type of office you work in when people are like, deadbolt should probably be inside your door. Like, am I gonna be stormed? I don't know. Anyway, this door then. Hello.
Right. Peeking through this door, you can see a room that is largely empty. However, the wall is decorated with a giant mural that wraps around the entire chamber.
Hmm.
The scene depicted is one of a mass of gross, mutated, definitely flesh-warped warriors of many origins, grotesque and powerful, standing in a round room within a beam of eerie blue light. The blue light originates from a tall lighthouse. And in the next scene, basically, that light hits someplace somewhere, and all these inhuman creatures suddenly spring forth from it and begin slaughtering humans, elves, and other races that you know live on the surface.
Hmm.
It is very exaggerated, very, very heroic, despite the macabre scene that it displays.
Hey, I mean, Dancer will take a more careful look around here. This is an odd place for such a mural, and he suspects there might be a secret door or something connected to it.
Look around. Why, yes. You see the center of the mural. Oh, I opened it
Oh.
already. The center of the mural is an enormous, like, flesh-warped ogre. And its eyes are buttons,
No. The goblins.
which opening reveals a secret door into a
Ah.
hallway.
Dancer will do the secret door whistle, call people to his side.
The end of the hallway, you can see a scattering of bones in what appears to be another, although much wider hallway.
Scattering of bones. We have seen this before. Creep forward.
Right.
Wonder if
Let
this
the
is where they were
giant suit of metal work forward.
Charges.
Don't move 1,000,000 feet at once, please. Because as Dancer continues, he spots something disconcerting in the hallway.
Ah,
A long groove in the wall that can only mean that there's some sort of mechanism, likely one that wants to hurt you.
yes.
It is very well hidden, but his eyes do spot it.
Aha. Traps.
Coming closer, you think you'll be safe up until here.
Okay. What manner of, like, is it like a Indiana Jones thing? Like, you ever cut my head off? Like, what type of trap is it?
Well, I think you're a distant way you can tell. You're fairly certain that these grooves hide some sort of blade
Yes.
that is likely going to extend and try to saw you in half.
And
It looks like a very, very elaborate trap.
Alright. And this trap
Probably
is
equally dangerous.
in the walls or in the floor?
It appears to cover the entire room,
Oh,
effectively.
wow. Well, I could attempt to disable, but you should probably back the hell out because, boy.
Here.
Except Rogar, who should be in healing range, because, you know.
Yes, right. Fine.
Have that beer ready to be corked up, I suppose.
Be in the flesh zone.
Yep.
I'll take like a bag to catch the bits.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh, the front row will get wet. Alright, Dancer will attempt then to carefully disable this trap. He has Aegis patience, he has Otari's tools. Surely he can do this.
Yeah, you know that to disable the trap fully, you will have to disable each individual blade, and there do appear to be 6 of them.
Oh boy. Well, yeah, we'll get to work.
But you'll have to be at least here.
It's like the lighthouse all over again. Or
Can
lighthouse.
Rogar catch me from there, or is it too far? It's 30 away. I think that's enough.
Let me get back to town. I'm gonna buy a giant metal ball just so we can start
Roll it down.
rolling these down.
Well,
Take care of that.
items.
Yeah, perhaps disconcertingly, just to describe the trap properly, Dancer notices that the activators for the trap are basically pressure plates in this room here.
Yeah.
However, the grooves do seem to continue into the little hallways, including the one you're in.
Yeah.
So you're not safe standing there, is what I'm saying.
No, but I need to try to disable it. Like, could you easily step over them?
The pressure plates, no, it's basically impossible. The entire room is pressure plates.
Oh, that's oddly very elaborate trap to protect this place.
Is it a trap that like can be triggered multiple times, or
Probably.
Yes.
oh, darn it! All right. Well, good luck.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
That is one critical success, in fact. Which means I'm gonna say you in fact disable 2 blades. No problem.
Excellent.
There were like 2 adjacent, sort of hidden in the wall. You poke and prod at the grooves,
All right.
and they will no longer be a problem.
Spencer has Otari's tools, different tools between different fingers, one in his mouth as he like slowly is working through this.
There are 4 more to go. Oops.
We haven't actually had that many traps.
That is a failure. Failure means nothing.
Right.
It is not a crit failure.
Phew.
An age's patience. It'd be very difficult to crit fail.
Yes.
It's true. It is a very good feat.
The elves, man. We just take it very slowly. I have seen many things. 27.
27 is enough. That is another blade disabled.
Alright, click. He slowly like takes the blade out of the groove and like puts it on the floor next to him. He moves towards the next one. Item bonus 1 and roll 27.
Yes, that is another. That is 4 down. However, there's a slight issue, which is that there are no more blades in reach.
Hmm.
You're not entirely sure where the others are, but they are probably either somewhere down in this hallway currently, slumbering in the wall, or up north.
Okay. How would I get to them?
Either through the room, which would undoubtedly trigger the trap, or coming from those directions.
As in another way into the room, other than this way. Okay.
Well, it might have been more secret doors in one of those abandoned places. Maybe that was the thing. Maybe this was the
Yeah,
way
I think
out for these guests.
Maybe in the second prison room. Looks like maybe that back middle of the wall there would have a.
We have a door up
Dancer,
here. And
Dancer
we have...
will pick up his
door up
tools
there
and
as
whatnot
well,
and make his way
probably,
back. It's I've done what I can in the hallway, but there are more. I need to try to circle around. I suspect there might be secret doors or entrances leading into it from the south and the north. Take another look over here, I think.
Alright.
Why have so many traps there? What are they protecting?
I do not think they are protecting so much that they are hindering the guests from leaving. If the host blocked the good doors, maybe they found a secret way out, they thought. But it was a deadly trap room. The host of this place is twisted, we know that, so something like this is not beyond the pale, I would reckon. Grumbles himself, looking. He will look more carefully now over these rooms. See if there is any secret doors around.
All right. You look for secret doors specifically, taking your time.
Yes. Agelessly patient.
However, in none of these 3 rooms you find any hints of secret doors.
Alright, maybe not then. Comes out, shrugs. Nothing.
I'll try up here then.
Oh, actually, there's one thing worth mentioning, Dancer. When you were over here, sort of leaning into the hallway occasionally, you did notice that the walls, there were like one-way windows, like these little peeking holes there.
Yeah.
You did manage to get a glance into this room, for example, which seemed to be yet another quarter.
Oh yeah. Like people, like a Saw movie in here.
Can you spot any runes?
Runes. Oh, does it say any runes?
No, it seems to be a regular one-way mirror.
Oh, okay. Damn it. Too easy. Because they probably wouldn't want to risk it even happening. That would be awkward. Like, oh, oops, hi, prisoner.
Right, let's open this up.
reveals a hallway.
Creep, creep, creep. Open door.
Appears to be an empty quarter.
Hmm. Open this door.
This door. So you. I'm gonna do a perception check for you here. Nope. You open the door, and as you do, suddenly almost a wave of black sludge escapes the room.
Oh no!
There's a brief moment of perhaps disgust, as then the sludge starts moving.
Oh,
As we will go into initiative immediately.
close the door.
I do have to go in 5 minutes. Will this take more than
True. Yes.
Okay.
Because
Oh god!
Oh god, it's a
it
huge
is
use.
the room is occupied by an enormous black pudding.
No, everything in this place is
Lovely.
huge. That's this floor.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's a
the
huge
Super Mario Giant World.
Oh, maybe we call it here then.
Yes, that is perhaps a good spot.
If
Fate of the pudding will
Dancer acts before the sludge in the initiative, can they close the door before it gets out?
With an athletics check to like press the ooze back into the room.
Not my best feature.
Okay, we can try to keep it within the other door. We just get it back on the other side of the hallway.
You scream, sludge!
Yeah, I did give you a perception check, but you rolled a 2.
Yeah. Even my elven eyes can't see with a 2.
No. All right, yeah, let's stop here for the time being.
Okay.
What a mess it would have been if she actually used the lighthouse to teleport all things here to Absalom.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All these random.
Giant puddings, yeah.
Now, Absalom is full of heroes. So,
Yeah,
You
you need,
could
to,
probably
you need to keep
battle
them
it
all
off.
busy at the same time.
but it would have been
Difficult to battle off getting like engulfed.
I mean, half the
Yeah.
city
But
would have been in
that many
ruins.
things all getting a surprise round on you would be
Mhm.
Suddenly they're all there, and they're surprised, and you're surprised, and it's like, oh no, what a mess.
Someone add. I don't know if we did, but someone add the dead basilisk to our to one of our bags of holding. I guess. The one we had.
It is a
gently
medium
lost.
creature, so it'll take 4 bulk, I believe.
Fair enough.
But you could stuff it into your bag of holding. I think that's okay.
Preserved.
Alright.
nice and fresh, supple. In case we need it, and if we don't, then Roger can brew some beer from it.
Like blood beer, right?
Yeah, I mean, you
Oh.
use it. There is that like Southeast Asian like moonshine that you mix with like snake blood. That's a real stinger of a drink.
Yeah, basilisk blood beer is basically like a hipster craft beer that
Yes.
doesn't actually taste that well, but it's hipster, so
Yeah.
you're only
Yeah.
cool if you like it.
That's right.
Yeah, it's like it's really just a strong alcohol, and then you add stuff to it.
Yeah.
You know, I could put some berries in there or a snake, or whatever.
Yeah.
So that it stays alcohol. It becomes more fancy. People in Absalom love that. Snobbish.
Indeed.
Is Roger a pretentious drinker?
No, I mean, he's very honest and down to earth about it. But at the same time, I mean, he's a holistic alcoholic. He believes
Yes.
that there's a reason for all of these things.
Ah, well,
Someone out there for whom this is what they need.
all right, sure.
Perfect drink out there for anyone.
Nice.
If
Yeah.
if you don't drink, it's just because you haven't found it.
Oh, fair enough.
Clearly, it's for rock giants.
Uh,
All right, I am going to head off, folks. But thank you for the session. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah,
And,
thanks for the session sheet.
I will see you folks next week. Take care.
Thanks for playing, and see you next week.
all right. See you next
See you
week.
next time. Bye.
Bye.